Texas prepare na yedi akobo Comoros game on Sunday ebetimi abasono na numu na yenya kranka no nwie say uko social media no so a discussion a generate talkability pa say enipa dodo ni feel say look around here fence said dinketia and a calm of no doy around here do maybe na nke so mabo magana no mo twetwetwe mo ho say utie nkofo no omu nkomodie mu ananso mu dididi na aso mu nyomba babodi amagana. And now that yenya qualification akobo 2026 FIFA World Cup no amantie mienu edinketia and a Callum Hudson Odoi and can consider many other players ejide so between ababa boy with their inclusion at World Cup no yenhwe wo mo na yen from a creative no ho ana ano any discussion. Number 1. Number 2, yebafia CAF makers so ma reject Kumasa Sonoko request send Kombe Yusu Baba Stadium at the about work of Morocco game no CAF say omuji tuma enye. So what that means is that Kotoko game no omu entimi emmo awo aye Kumasi yakoba eba be ensu sanso ebetimi di ama aye Kotoko game ano ebetimi ato aye dwano this and many more in Shamanzo 4.5 yatenase Friday edition of Nhyira the guitar passwords Richard ni garbage ram edie e call ni na fi ye de dwumadi no empomponso na hyase etimi edi abama ti enche dwumadi na se
dachi entwe obiara ene wiase nyina dani
Fulia, you probably take what he said out of context, but we should be very careful. Say Yabo Biechi for not doing good enough at the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. If he has done well at the World Cup, let's give him his due.
Braden Kwabna Poku.
Your money in the due. It doesn't mean he say we will not hold him to strict standards going forward. But radio ayad here. That's the most important thing. Which I think that Utuado is beginning to do the sensible things.
Why?
Say Okaya. First, now I don't know whether there a lack of the confidence or psychological issues na yewo. Say ni yebo even against smaller sides, can you perceive a botching back 5. It was as if he was too scared. But in another game, he knew that we had one job. Even when Mijina tactical board and Nimeka say, I will play an extra midfielder who is combative. No, Otto says no. Mayembo Sebombo Party, they are good enough to hold the midfield for us. Then let's just play Mohamed Kudus as a number 10. But then give him the license to roam. Dushe Kuduza, about left, no about central, no about right, no about sa. And it was same. And even started Abdul Fattah Ishaku in the game, knowing that you can find a goal from him. So that has been good. Which also it looks as if we've had good numbers from our branch friend in Jordan and you. Yesterday I was telling you
7 goals.
7 goals. And then now he assisted about 2 more.
Okay. 7 assists.
Yeah.
About 9 matches.
Yeah. So he's not just scoring, he's creating. Or she goes. He's and that is the captain of the team as well. So for me, that is very, very important from there. To get that job, first half there 1-0. Your first half goal you share was from a set piece goal. And we've spoken about how it looks as if we are improving in set pieces. Maybe say me money pedi. And now me tweety say the inclusion of a set piece coach has done a lot of good for us. And here she goes. There's an astute coach in this country. Kesia Pa, national team coach. And I was sending you a message, and I read a message with you. Maybe you can make me the message natural.
Okay.
Then you read it, but Mbunidi. It's the first 2, you know, a mimi Twitter me post here. And now, on se mobeka wasini.
Ononi di
and ononi di. But they can't send mimi tweet nini.
Oh, okay.
No reply ni.
No reply no.
Ha, it's so obeti ma kind of reply no.
The reply no say how many set pieces goals have Ghana scored after AFCON qualifiers?
Yeah. Tina me make control say after AFCON qualifiers 10 years we to do nyade na. Omu beefy up the technical team no. Since then you share a number of goals from set pieces. No say now after AFCON qualifiers no goals are here share from a year oh you need be say you goals. Now me say Ghana through the AFCON qualifiers had not scored from a single set play. And it's been 3 in recent games, as I can recall. That is improvement. And a coach said, Ghana through the AFCON qualifiers scored only 3 goals, okay, general 3 goals. It's not as if we have scored 10 goals and never scored from a set piece goal. And I'm saying, oh, coach, I mean, that shows that there is improvement in goal scoring. We have found goals in the World Cup qualifiers and found it from other ways than open play. In my opinion, that is some growth, albeit not also telling the points that you are saying is correct. Hopefully, it gets even better. You know, say, and yes, Yashe goes, baby. But Yashe goes.
But I mean, Kofi, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Look, your last 2 games.
Yeah.
You're not defenders or Mushe goes.
Exactly.
Against Mali.
Yes.
When a game, yeah, tough my pan, Jikuna say.
Yes.
And now, we have 2 defenders.
Goes.
Salisu and then Jiku again.
Exactly. And then no Campo, and yet Jikuna, sa use omu bobo, and a clear set piece routine. Your boko far post, and I get your men's and niti pemba. Jikudi on with man bobo ni.
Kobo anko say.
But of course, go. That is improvement. That is improvement. Let us not take the shine out of it. We are improving. We are not perfect, but we are improving. And beating no mean a team than Central African Republic, a higher pen and saying 5-0. The last time it was 4-3. People forget. I think it was under Chris Wooten or so.
Yeah, Chris Wooten.
4-3. Central African Republic near Tiajina. Or with Asia Chichin is segment in Yashano. Yes, only team can see a Bia Mobro so a man here be giddy. But there is improvement. We've qualified for the World Cup with 1 game to spare. Like Jordan and everybody saying, Rich Yebefia, it's just a coronation. It's just a coronation. Me adi amampe to I don't want to say Yasha 4. Na still the Elisha Usuba.
Sometimes on Kofi, yenina mimi say. So ni Mr. Nebano Otuado.
Yeah.
But se nipa no ya dia momi mbona baso ye ndi humble pie no.
Yeah, of course.
So ni mbona baso. Yes me mimi say. De bia me ka say oto na dwuma na oye no. Etosini. Which maka. But so we show Otto our World Cup qualifiers ne dia on that contest super because on lose game Otto na ekano World Cup qualifiers on lose game and see sometimes so be idea yembona baso sane no onya de ekano so onya de yembona baso because Southama obo AFCON qualifiers now one nya de ye be kind it is the same coach ya de World Cup qualifiers nenne ye ka say Sunday game here party there kwe for qualify there koboy the second World Cup I didn't think this bona baso ti yenina indi humble pie no
I think
you're more opening na baso
he has done
the rightness will be high
they've done a good
it means say no pay me bona baso
they've done a good job and they've qualified us to the World Cup. That's the most important thing. Anything Seushe joy for headline on Otuado the Asema Mr. Kofi Adams Kokan say he has been luckier. If you've not listened to the whole thing, I want you to take him out of context. But there is no lack in the job that the man has done. At AFCON qualifiers, it was bad. It was no Obia credit even Kebi Emano. But in this case, he has done a good job. Let's give him the credit. Which I don't even think say it's even time for us to talk about whether he's the man to take us to the World Cup. And I say coach for my fan World Cup. Oh, people have started having a consistent because I don't think that there's the
more Sunday game. Yeah. Na afedi hu se Ghana ya qualified. Na yen transfer so man yen ni sanko.
Eni si edi sanko on kra.
Yen mo no afia nko.
But enkomo men na wo bi. Komo bi eni ono. What are the KPIs that the FA gave him? On man World Cup qualification and they gave him the World Cup qualifications and enough after even the AFCON qualifiers now. If he misses the KPI, then he goes on. And yes, I think we are coming to look at things again. We've gotten for the very first time some form of stability with a team in him. Which I know when you can select first 15 players here. It's good. We have a set team because they be a national team. We don't have time. So we've gotten some level of continuity and stability. Let us go on with that. For me, there is no negative from where I sit. From Nhyira Jumaya in the World Cup qualifiers. Congratulations to the team. Congratulations to Tuado.
Okay. Time near say 11:31. Entwas na Besma ko su bempa ala so mra bi mesa bi lines no. Na obechira ma dwen. Aya. So World Cup bi dey qualify na. Na FIFA for mfi edin enchewe. Omo twen dey. Oh ya qualify.
Yeah, to was like a crack.
On feeding ya.
My mission is free baby on a few.
Okay. Otu nkomo.
I'm in Gaza, Ghana, how? And you'll be on the end of coffee. So don't expect it from people. Or more. Maka, radio new. TV. Rich, the other can any be it will be there forever. Omo make it extreme. Very, very extreme arguments against Otto. Tama na enoma nkoye went me and qualify and go AFCON no. Rich, they are the same people who are struggling to give him his due. So we are radio presenter and also we are analyst. Na time Otto Brena na ontimi shena yan qualify and go World Cup no. Osi wasa wa bon onye coach mpo. Onyadie. Like you don't even see the reason why Otto is our coach.
Thank you, permanent dada.
On Ben Blasters no kra. Or a trainer scout like Otto on your coach kra or bon on him the oye. Rich, how do you expect that same person today to use the same microphone and praise him? Do you think Omo Muchero will take him serious? That is the reason why they can't say the truth, including the minister. Minister, no, yeah, appointed a for in some trophobia or G briefing free more about Ghana football situation. You know, they told him so. Otto Onyadie, and you can't tell when Timmy and qualify and AFCON were born and conform no more pen or huntina. Oh. As a leader, then he came to throw that in the public from his briefing. Now, since Honorable Kofi Adams be a minister, Otto has not lost the game. Or chef 5. But because the first comment about Otto was not diplomatic enough to give him benefit of the doubt and support him, even in Otto glorious times, the minister can come and say, Charlie, I didn't say me huni you, but Aquano, they say, oh boy, Juma. That is how you go. Don't waste your time.
Not bad.
Don't waste your time on people.
So being had in art make do ideas okay.
Don't Ghana ni no. Ontimi nkada. Ontimi. Ayeni me nyanum sam jofo a Otto crash Mali. Omuso camera say omuso on a ball tan bi a obo. Awusa Akwano nya de enti omo ball obe no obobo efe. So nya de. So forget about those people. Rich, what Otto has done with this World Cup qualifiers is his journey. That is his journey. And my main case is here in Chile. Rich, Otto will lose games. He will play badly in games and lose Otto on the journey. Obenya slump with the Blasters again. It is only those who have patience to see the bigger picture and a man to do his job. It has got nothing to do with send a woo. I'll be quiet to make us say Otto new coach.
No, I ain't.
Rich, people don't even know Otto holds UEFA Pro licenses. The highest coaching certificate in the world. He has it. Long time. Yeah, they don't even know. Onim. The only man say I can't tell him say yes now or yeah Jumebu or Dortmund. So that is how he sees Otto. But he was UEFA Pro license, the highest coaching certificate in the world. Otto will be.
Intina, I am a punk for this answer. I'm going to say, the reason why they will listen to Nhyira is say, even in the bad times, they will find a way and tell you it is bad, but this is the situation. Rich, me know be a show auto 5 and my better as was on your coach. I better me so certificate on your bad days or on your bad days. During times I am qualifying for AFCON, I can say he has filled the minimum requirements. Say every phone person we they can omit me you know. When FAS go to a meeting, can say, "Oh my restructuring, oh my beefy up," they are keeping auto. Me the catcher say it is the highest risk they've taken. Because like auto they not far. Let academic come catch Ghana for.
Because Nipan went to be qualifying for AFCON.
Yes.
I don't know how to come work out advice.
So you took a very, very big risk decision with auto. Rich leadership sometimes you feel lonely. You take some decisions over to and you'll be anywhere. People don't find reason with what the decision you've taken. Leadership is lonely journey. But Rich, when you take those decisions, you are vindicated in a way. Rich, leader, baby, send you at the end of the day. No man no nyadwe, but say I say you took the right decision. Ghana will not come and tell you that. So forget about it. Almost you to nyadwe minister so you lucky no. Look, you are charging Obi 1,000 Ghana cedis Sunday way to come and watch a lucky coach. Sa get fees almost you on kind no. From the ministry and the NSA to come and watch a lucky team. What is so special about this Blasters team in Tia and the who confirm themselves conforming to 1,000? If you say it is luck, Rich, if you say a fluke, say the whole continent with Morocco money at the end, Yababo AFCON World Cup qualifiers every year. Not this Ghana team called AFCON. I shall go to Chiwo Bia on the continent. You think a few minute say a few minute Yankupo de Dumia and Yankupo on Dumia Bebre. And no game now, boy. Rich Obakaya, I told you, sir, to me, the way a Minister Center of African Republic for the bon. Say a pet taxi said I will go for 433. And Enra Sobekaya Pabiemua. The lineup I gave you, the only missing player was Calibrienchi and Ali Dusedu right backward. And I understood why Otomu would take that decision because Rich, Caleb has been solid for the Blasters. And they thought, say, Ali Dubai to tell the youngsters, say, oh, as a senior player back, now Kotraba and Chimanimbono will not be fair. And so they wanted to keep him. Rich, me who line up when I'm so boy, because that was how I had played the game in my mind with that same lineup. In the first half, Rich, many and Jadi be born and born the first half. I don't know whether a bit for a person to recognize Kosizibo. As your normal says, dear Rich, I think in the first half, near possible on the fan of 100. He is your number 6. He is supposed to be a first point of transition, and it's a bonny way defenders in the war. Rich, Omunji Kosizibo, you know, possible on the man. Now, on tell me as a midfielder, no start your transitions in the mind. But Rich, dear me, who you say? First half, no. C'est Jiku, c'est Salisu, c'est Calibrienchi, c'est Gideon Mensah. So Omukutabona, they seem to be more comfortable passing the ball to Partey and Kudus, who were your number 8 and 10, than giving the ball to the number 6. And it's all here in the first half, our transitions were not smooth. Number 2, Rich, Masha Pep Guardiola. all games are difficult. Now, even though all Wadri as the number 6, Saboni Kodi ni defenders ne wa na obeso starting the transition. Now who players me say Bernardo Silva, any Kevin De Bruyne, Elba Wadri in numbers deep for smooth transition because they know say Ujai Wadri in say onjebo anemra. It will be easy for the opponent say if they press him, so Mujane Swa and the defenders in the so you will see Bernardo Silva and Kevin De Bruyne also going deep, giving defenders options, baby. And to say, what do you do when you're seeing this one? And yeah, Bernardo about deep, Kevin De Bruyne about deep. You better be the more movie, almost 10 no more space. We beat your press, we are gone. Rich Enra, especially again in the first half. I think it's say, now you defenders remember some possible nama Zibo baby, no. Not Thomas Partey and Nick Kudus were too deep. I won't go for half. And he said, yeah, Obi pressing Zibo Kakrabia. Now, you are finding it difficult to locate Kudus any party our central positions, you know. I feel Bobono our wide dodo. As I'm going to push me a wide because no me too deep. Now, me observe it, Adam. Me check game, no. Me take a lot of the times I make a situation where I thought they could easily pass the ball to Zibo. Now auto team Zibo. I don't know the interpretation whether he is telling Mukuta Bono say pass the ball to Zibo, and also he is telling Zibo say you no more for man.
Okay,
but Rich, you pass second half now. That situation changed. Two things were solved. Now they were passing the ball to Zibo, and now Partey and Kudus were coming deep for the ball in central midfield. Say you have more channels to start your transition now, and I'm so good. These technical team members are working. Rich, on the issue, Anna Fifi Rizzi, yes, set pieces now. Rich, football I couldn't name too much. And only those who are ready to invest. And a better swabber. You remember the name Gregory Nayaboa? I said, or a Belgian, or a one of your video analysts, and or a expert when it comes to set pieces. Rich, they say, Untimimpo and Kataweni Masadiano. Blasters in your free kick corner. Even throw. So Asha, throw can normally give your mess and a betono. Not seven simply because of a too long throw. Sabono call right wa. A government so your number 2, calibrating and to throw. Rich, not seven because he had too long throw. And look at the number, the volumes of goals I hear from test pieces. Say Oko Exaon. Yen your penny or TJ. Not all Morocco. I think he was at the pitch side. Rich, your first goal now, you share a Sadikibe, they say. There is a video of Otieje who posted time I could score in a corner. Unse, Wamo corner intem because na referee for no check say foul BNC or box in the minute. Now in the video, Rich, you hear Kudus telling Jordan say.
Yakoye dia mesa say or the TV awodo dia ba na or the compact television ana afi or the laser television ni bia ba we hear refrigerators and say just feel that some coffee nyina bi e dia ba air conditioners ni nyina no high sense da wo me ho na obenya bi enso ato na e ba na sound system ba wo me di bia ba smartphones awodo no wasene masina fe e ba no gas cookers ne water dispensers make us say wo mo akwakofa blender ana rice cookers enso ba enum eye high sense akate na Ghana afana baby ade wubenu omu showroom sire ebe na Kumasi udwani chemu ewa tano so a me pato ye showroom no ba ko ewo ana Kumasi Citimo afetafo ene ya Zaria Johnson udwani chemu ewo Eduma post office in ho eno so ubenya high sense ewo na enkande baby bebre high sense enso ewo wo ko eye takwade ana afe mankesim enso ubenya bi ewo ana afe volta region ano eye ho hwe ana okọ isi region
extension akoforidia also wetimi anya high says na wetimi no ma duduma na wo so wetimi abo bibia beto o makati no 5 years warranty anom de ma ene 30 man ana afi tamale high sense enso ho numbers a woni o betimi di nkomo 030255 0000 na afi high sense enso ahwe atusu ye pa ma ano etimi abo Kulu Ghana Limited no pa anam di aba opedu a ebebo ye pa de Kulu Ghana Limited wo me di 2 capsule edi aba eno ye meme do ebo be bia for urinary tract infections bama ta Johnson tetem Johnson woti ya e wo be memo do e hunchu capsule ana afe aba no prostate enlargement a hunchu capsule ye do a eno ebebo ye pa wo me de mesaki so edi aba meme do ebo be bia bema e kame se wo mpaso agudiem aba form hunchu untimi nya adwuma amienso miwura amienso mo piafo eba se ha adwene ye pedu pa be bo no Kulu Ghana Limited akofa edi aba wo libido e form ana afe eba no waste space na adwa boso a wedro mesakio oba bia nso edro araba bazenta beteno na obo ba bia ama menstrual disorders menstrual pain no ebeto ase de ama wo oba na witime na edu busumi a edu se wubu nsa na wanya problem a edro ye kama pa araba bazenta beteno ebebo ye pa wabra ese so menstrual problems no afe infertility to ase ejama na afe oba wini atenka wo mpem no winya do pa bi anuma eboa ama no esese wo man yosem ukofomase and drugs of bia Kulu Ghana Limited the pebenya bi ato no mesebe tima first year 0244 275 429 na wanya Kulu Ghana Limited no pa na onso atima no mo de aba tani nyina no diaper ba ko pa be kamfo edi amam no aye Flower Kids baby diaper na ene ya diaper mo de bom mana eboye pa ama koda na globio peno otimidi ansa diaper bi o de bo ba na aide so free 2 hours e ko na diaper no ebu ahwe emu nyina hojo we se humo mo de aye na den enti abofan be dia globia ana rasis bia so enwu ba na eda moto akwa be se fogo enti wo de bo ba na ma koda na ni giye pa ana o ma ye ni layers enti bibi bia ye nso eka eno no ma ni kodi akire wa bra nyunu bia enko ka oba no ema ne mamesu entete wo delta people me na akwa fade aba no me se betimi ne o madi sa wo so e wo so 0243 033 na fe wanyam Flower Kids baby diaper na wo so wetimi e dia boba makato e sia dia ni je ne dia obetele a we hia drinks a e ma tele ne ye kama na we obekọ na piva beverages so me drinks yi esa fridge mi na tin fifra masa e bo ma teze bibia wo de ye no ene ni je ne ye kama mo amun said nim nsanu mu de we ye kama pa be boabo essence we na na collect bev enti wo yo case bi outdoor bi na event bi party bi na woto na usual bi na wo ye wo be hia soft drinks dia piva beverages wo mo drinks na piva cola flavor wo mo orange flavor wo mo tangerine for mo gifts and mo cocktail na no nya wo nya bia eboa ama wo so case no kama no me se betima first so wenya do etoton 0550 0322 31 afa also wafe piva beverages na when you drink sibe etumi edi djuma ye pa makato say Sir Franco Trading Enterprise adawromenti phones no is answer phone you have where you swear iris were 2 years a pen phone is say enu nya papa enyo original phones na opo original phones wo kodua ma nipa ba ko pe store ba ko pe ani ya Franco Trading Enterprise na boga Franco niama de massa ayo original was pa enti Nokia anasa Samsung ana pe iPhones a wo de nyina bi adiaba na omasa aseso omonsa no Franco Trading Enterprise what the TV adiaba no mu TV no wa hoade se ani da ho ene akwa be se crystal clear clear pictures na di amount here smart anasa open test features ha we so nsa betimi account there what the conditions so pa ana fe microwave blender na eba CCTV camera na kadia isi aboga Franco akate ana benya CCTV cameras ne na kadia ni nyina installation no dwuma ni nyina ye kama edama na wawie ne sa no ma menkafo na menkanto se eba ne phones ni na accessories dia ade ya Franco Trading Enterprise na and then was 40% discount ana odema bibia beto o makate no 40% discount and to Kumasi anum say dia dum baby benya Franco Trading Enterprise and ejaba jewelry ncha ho wo mo anso ebo ho fe challenge bishop and chono me pe wobenya Boga Franco ana uko aye Old Mekoma womne omuso ebo so eho na uko aye Kofo Kneka womne omne edienim hwe ana afa New Kedetia wobenya Franco Trading Enterprise no mesa betima Franco ewo so 0501 525698 and as 0245316969 offer Franco Trading Enterprise na was wet menya phone say kama na MTN Ghana si umomo no koso na use na oba benya sika wo mse wo abra wo ye transactions no na bo amata sika butu a wo mso adite no wonsa atimi account dia wo mse ene wo send ko ebia ukoto ade wo ye momo pay ana say ene wako boutique bi anasa wako restaurant bi wadi diewe waye momo pay no na aye kama adama masa sa kwan na so na eba bebo ebia bank to aye wallet na waye transaction kama savings investment there no eno so momo na wodi djuma ene POS transactions na tesa wodi ya sa kwan na so ana MTN Ghana say debia da wo wakwanya say ene 100 Ghana o mede cha no set me account there wanya 100 Ghana obenya 200 Ghana every week be so na eno ye weekly to no eno e fi 2000 Ghana e ko benya bia di to 5000 afa omo grand price na enso ho eno ye big one eno ye 100,000 Ghana cedis ana test ye di 10 and MTN Ghana say ko so na eno mu di djuma na fa omo so mu ana wo so atima ko anim sa nipa de onya sky anu achele kakra eno nti ana Isman Kitchen restaurant ana me kan for dia ma asante mantam de restaurant ba ko pa dodo na di ade atum no eye nyina ye jade eno ye Isman Kitchen ho ana tesa we aduane ye de both continental and local districts ni nyina o de ma o person odidi pete ana say obi aba besa obi sa say hifa ana ho aduane ye da katan say Isman Kitchen restaurant masa aduane test ni bibia bi na aduane so ketama so atimi sampa aduane papa panie enya final de obi be kɔ no akɔ bi sa say enu anie aha Isman Kitchen de enya enu anie wodi wi enu obi sa say ke daben ana ye be sa kɔ be sa say aduane no test ni kama every Monday be an point and kill and no air catfish na na de ma na wonim say we your point and kill di bia wo mama side dish dey aka hom ada say wo mama fried rice and say bi on be ma opanku and say e bi on be ma jollof rice and say bi on be fried yam e de be ma na wo dia bossy e your catfish na tesa kama na every Wednesday na pizza Wednesday bia no to pizza e we Isman Kitchen mo sign ato another pizza bi e de aka ho na enjoyment na kama e de ma and every Thursday bia so no enum aye banku de tilapia any banku with tilapia our better Isman Kitchen restaurant no yes to another banku with tilapia any jene etimawie na message e ba no natural fruit juice padia any Isman Kitchen restaurant na omoma de ba nibi uhia mango anase ebia a pineapple ni ginger e ba no mixed fruit juice no mo obi afa tangerine no mo orange no enso honti baby bia de any jene Isman Kitchen restaurant na omutwa delivery no ubetime place water baby a wo bia no won set me akwa aduane emom eyi obi na wo ye aponto obi na wo to birthday bi na wo ye na ubenyi obi obeye aduane dia ma na fe wetimi dia serve ho dia Isman Kitchen ana ubeso ubefromo no meso megisi 0265 707070 ana 0248 865046 na wo fe Isman Kitchen aduane de pa no wonso no wetimi enya de na ani je na timi wie pa ya no agi tissue aso di bia so nya tissue na we di clean na isa makato se tissue no de wa bonte no u pe tissue ato akato mo sa opede a daddy lumba eda ho no na flower tissue se anam se Charles Kwadwo Fosu na no de okọ ne krati osoma wode asom Ghana ana afe dia waya dia ma Ghana no wo mo so etre odo ana afe wo mo enso etre ni so enti o ma ye tissue ade aba flower de no wo mo de Charles Kwadwo Fosu ade ato nchen ana tese daddy lumba eda ho boyi ana de ye no so da ho kama na ano na ye say ene no se ukoto tissue na enya de daddy lumba da ho na enya papa esan se the original one ankasa ana flower ede aba no ana tese ye di eja daddy kwan boko ene na tese eja okọ ne kreti okọ humi asundwemo na timi abwantu ye daddy fan we ye lumba fan na wani jini nyum ho pa dia eno ansa de wo pia bonte na pe wo tissue we se wo pe dia lumba da ho ni bi na wagye de kama woba insure FM ha ne open mako 1000 ana open to akwa he ye de bi be ma and to no mesa be first so 0242 748 469 na also wetimi after floor for na wanya dudu etwato emom wansa sika ana de be se adwuma no eni nti na ABC games ana mekanfo ediama yanka se ABC di ya ana ye de ya krade se ne be ya be mo eje sika edia to botom na utu so 3 letters pe letters me na utu no emu ba ko epie ye do na ya ye ni ma me pato sika na wonsaka ana emu mienu epie me sika emu miensa de nyina epiem de sika wontimi soa ade so obopa na hobi aso sika de ama entimi ka say fa phone na dial star 262 has dial star 262 has na afa 2 to 3 letters every 5 Ghana ekop ana obetimi de atwa bi na wa imagine say ene wetwa akop me 1 million Ghana ene usika de chairman ko de mu ha enya de say wanka so obetimi apagya ade say trainer pa na bebo pa na he de atozo de na he de akwa kodja wo fenti no ABC games no ana kama dodo na enso ade de atumwei ene nyuma ko ni afofro nka ye pin na no pay wo mu esu asen ko fa man so ye kwa ye di update no ade abafe ana ode afidie ndi ato sure your number 1 kan radio station dia santema nyina anti ade atumne na ye get the show rambo ye ndi nkoma kakra ego ayen ko for amanso na ye pepe kwam kakra na fifi ma fere so no entimema na winim se world cup 2026 abaso na ayobi manso USA ada abaso na make say holdness no winim se omoye miensa na ene team so anasa man o ma qualify sisia ne say na sitia ukọ host nation na miensa ne de on say automatic qualification and to make us Canada qualify Mexico o ma qualify and United States wo mo so no qualify afa ukọ Asia wo mo na omo qualify qualifications do mo no manya do pa essence Australia o ma qualify yenya Iran wa qualify yenya Japan and yenya Jordan yenya South Korea and afa Uzbekistan wo mo so qualify afa uba bibidem ha yenya mienso o mo so qualify Ghana kraka ho Ghana de no ayese aja Sunday ne yebesia se na emu nyame anim ne he ya qualify kwada and team Algeria automatic one na sisi no ye done and dusted ne de Algeria qualify and yenya Morocco yenya Tunisia and afa ukoko kakafa wo me de obi anya qualify uko Europa England ne France mo lai ho no anu obi anya qualify afa Oceania de yenya New Zealand ataso no kwa na qualify uko South America wo me de wo mo so big boys ni nyina evermore yenya Argentina yenya Brazil yenya Colombia and yenya Ecuador yenya Paraguay and afa yenya Uruguay wo mo nyina qualify atase FIFA World Cup etota obo America no 2026 ni so far sababa pa na enkomo no esitia na eno na France ewo game bo na sa France game omo ewo ba no an yakobi sakeli ni Mbappe no 10 se ene wo besia kan na esa se dodo na e kan wansam se wo fi Madrid e ba na pre ese no hom entene wo mu game omo kwakwo wem no la kresa banta no ensuntimi se kan emfa ma France man no na eno na banta de bisasa Azerbaijan wo betime se akan ni biana anase e pano so na Madrid de fanyo Madrid se bia wo su saka na banta so nyame anim ne ayampa sanya manfo kansam do na ewo ye cancer France no enye de ansam be do so sanse wono awoye player no wo ban na eno kakra ewo ho na enya de ha adwene pe empempe ye kasa de obeka so oyo okay na sana clubs no mu fili esanse club no no tia oka ente koba se bia hondo do kakra na ma clubs ni 20 se bia France no mtete talkability so brand na prama Madrid for bisase apante no omudi routine he dia mana ebetimi aboa na bia ne wato ne ntema asa bebepa de sitie na mom na ya clubs no ebo mo ban se na ebe omu mpra na omu players na eja omu pra kwa eda oman ne hudo ntino na eso mbebo kakabeda waka mo bia ta se oye okay ateso betimi abo Azerbaijan kebino eye enedai na owie bebepa na Didier Deschamps no ana ya head coach adama the final team yekobi sanse abranta no se na ne won command sitie ana so nyame anim ne na ya no kwesa abante ne plaka ka ne ade na enya de ha adwene pe na wo mama no ayo program atasa abante no afolo atasa waye training kakra eno anwume no no mo hesa abante no obetimi atraining ni nyina no so no otimi enso etraining amatasa de ma enso aye kama amatasa no so ekoye ento de wase bibia ansesa efi no anato ebepem na dia ene kwanko bia so Kylian Mbappe Loten ebesia kan edema the fans na settlement no dia ne head coach edi Twitter wo dwumade so na no pay make take akra edi atawo Julian Griezmann ana ukwa Germany yasi openya ne de Thomas Muller ansa eba no ball ne mboye pa sise ukwa Major League Soccer ene Vancouver ho ana bante na wo sia kan edi emom na ana na o mase say World Cup here ko de 2026 no anka be anka onfa Thomas Muller na onye na se sene be World Cup no ene obegina tenten no ho woni Julian Griezmann etimi ya adwuma sene German na setim no ene ba se so meji trophy ko metimi ante ano so anya bad na o Thomas Muller ball no nim ni bo ano deserve say France na ya kan say Germany akọ World Cup no mo fan as assistant coach adwuma no betimi na mom de officer man in possible say o me use we be about 1 month and say 3 weeks and they say Vancouver ne contract man we na abante no obekọ akọka Vancouver head coach say me no me pese me team no be 1 month and say e be about 3 weeks and say na baba ke no was on any idea we feel say had that happen and no no ni idea be officer hadwe kaka na ankanya sa pa dia say odi abante no enso ekọ World Cup na nya de say problem ya enso ewo man no yankoba kakwa so a me pato opinion tin edi Julian Griezmann the German saft me pato o me head coach nkoba kakwa opinion no edi tuja na no pe me ka che kakwa edi ama wo dwumade so na say akala fim pato wono so aka say wonim say woko aye UEFA opinion dimiti timaye pa ano say o confirmation bi edi man na ebisa say asambe no so say Super League no na no don be ka ho asaba but on the do be so ka say Super League no wo moti ya na egu ya kwabna was Super League na tia say wo dey no moti ya na ana Super League na egu ya beta ekofa na mo kofa Super League ni ba ya no ana mo pese on beta say ade de egu kwa dada because committee na this year no UEFA as say the UEFA committee ni na was say best at say normal I have forms kama ama format this year I comment no who is UEFA and say who is Super League and no mo ba ba gine ho ntino I don't ayenkoma kakra so a ene opeyina ade tutwa e wo dwumade so na no pay yesi hu anso no enkoma kakra ade ama na de chene eno ada wo ba bibre ha ene World Cup qualification matches ne bi eto dwa Burundi eno ha wo mutena fe ma Kenya ekobo matena ba ko mentimante ana fe Botswana so Uganda ebo matena ba ko wo mentimante Guinea ekwati Mozambique ebo ntrami no amoti bu ba ko na ene no de so Algeria 3 goals how many Somalia ewi me no ana omanya wo qualification to the World Cup eno ada Liberia wo so wo so ntrami ansam ama Namibia wo mo anso atimu ba ko nti ene ye matches eno ada total ewa bibrem ha World Cup qualification matches ha ena no pay de bi anso ade edambo afa ko Europe no so a eno ada wo so matches ne bi atumi toja na Denmark boboko no wo mo ti Belarus bo mo ntresia wo mo Antimante Scotland etna fe ati Greece wo mo kotodwem entrami ansa de mo ma Greece for atimu ba ko Finland enso wo so ntrami no ama Lithuania wo mo atimu ba ko afa Malta etna fe sa ma Netherlands for ade wo man ekwo wo mayi ma tranan ama teso me de ma fi de pa covid pa sisi ade ntranto awo Netherlands wo no lidi wo sentra buta eno ada na nyame anim je oso aboboko no wo bote San Marino abo mo ntranto mako du kwabna sanko mo se tu pe ewe tanka ade na nka tentu na wo mu pa aduma se entane yo so na Cyprus so no wo mu pon tramie no ama Bosnia and Herzegovina wo mu so etitu ni tanada wo mu game na ekokoye tutu ana Czech Republic ana se Chechnya wo mu so etna fie ama Croatia ene wo mu Bosnia and San Fellow Island wo mu so etna fie Bontamiansa ama Montenegro wo mu so Antimante na kwabna another also game na etoja no excuse me so so wo players no kwabna obi ya assist go na ba 10 goals obi ya hu bomo na mo ha de mo manya opportunity ewo YouTube ni say no sitia goalkeeper ni di na ade pens nkwana chase wanya assist ho abanta ni de report or 2 assist ana fe Kevin Danso ya 1 assist David Alaba wɔyɛ 1 assist ana afei plus wɔno nso ɛyɛ 1 assist yɛnya ɛyɛ lema wɔno yɛ 1 assist ana afei Seward wɔno nso yɛ 1 assist Mr. Sabaisa wɔno ɛyɛ 2 assist ana Bantali din ɛde Gigochek wɔno nso ɛyɛ 1 assist ana afei Simt ɛnso no ɛyɛ 1 assist ɛno ada Marko Anatovic kwabena hat-trick dabi wekuampo ɛyɛ 4 goals quad ana Tessa Bante no ɛnso ɛbɔ wɔnti no ɛnom ɛyɛ ɔman ne din ɛde ɔsra santre di no ɔmo ɛbɔ no ɛho nkɔmɛ kakɔ na anɔpɛ no yɛkɛtɛ dɛm na mobɛka last week na mbɛka tam sɛ AS Monaco wɔbu coach na ɔmo so ɔmbɛpam no kwabena ɔmanya pam no ɔmo kyɛ sɛ ɔpanya ne din ɛde Adihota wɔmagye adwuma no deɛ firi nsɛm na ɛne no Sebastian ɛyɛ Pagnoli wɔn na kyɛ sɛ wɔn di adwuma de ama nsa ɔhwɛ tire ɛyɛ mpepenti ɛne yɛ reporter AS Monaco Salisu Mohammed ne team no ɛfam akate ɛde ɛba ɛwɔ dwumadie so ɛna anɔpɛ mekɛkyɛ ɛdɛma Lewis Nani ɛyɛ legend ɛde ba Manchester United na ne si yɛn kama obi ante sɛ Manchester United team no ɛda hɔ no nyame anim ne last season deɛ na wɔn nim sɛ team no ɛnya hwee na nim sɛ ɛnya deɛ sɛ team no bɛbɔ bra but this season yɛ ayɛkɛsɛ deɛ wɔsɛ de kwanta na onim sɛ Manchester ɛnhyɛ da mo bra team no na we feel so omu here players but this season there nyame anim no matter players p e dia team no our officer players o matter no omu o wall 6 say we metimi aboma Manchester United and so are successful was talent Manchester o mpepe no kama penti no this season yo gidi say anya hwekwa no Manchester United ebetimi aye adwuma no ana say ade ba ko na ye say wo hwa team bia no wo call resources ana o sa ban so baka kwabena say ya na ye dem but Manchester nya abote edima players e ho na what talent ni good at say eniema glimpses na eba no at as Manchester United ebetuma fa ne ntoma pa e de afra was in can Premier League no ene o ma bra so je ni bisisi no kwabena was in kuda ni nyina e check as for no mo so mo en kan na na chance ade no ene akazefo no etin kuda na no ma huo mo asisi ade teams nketo mo check as for na kwan o mo de o mo fa so nti yenya abote for Manchester United eno ye Lewis Gane enkoba kakra the Portuguese international adi eba atese na no pay make kire adi amana sisi story ya etwane pa aye killing Mbappe Loten asama waka adi afa Vinicius Junior ho na onse na manfo bebre se woni Vinicius anya fine woni Vinicius ase hit is kaka ewo mum ansuntam ti no kama se omun se da enko benkom na se central for dem kasa na killing Mbappe se sabi ati kwa obi apese ye ton newspaper o did your baby no de tum na chesa amanfo to what nyame anim na amanfo to na amanfo kansem but obetima kan pa ya se woni Vinicius Junior muntam ye kama papa na danfo pa any Vinicius Junior and the sansem na mabonten sa ase wo header nya da Vinicius Junior ano ne Vinicius Junior nya fa no se de kwabia any sansem no aye story make us o Spain and the uboko enkata hudo nya no wo mo front page no eno so etwane anano pe no make it kakra ediamana mamenko Zlatan Ibrahimovic na mini nkoba kakra na answer oye advisor our board no so edema AC Milan boboko no wono na rapi air board no our club no na djuma last season no no kwabra no transporting the water players ni bi wo ho no ano ne obakasa and e bizarre so paying wadjuma ni sisi asesa na ano so dabi I advisor na no ye sesa na wono adia woti pa ye so onim bibi yo na kwabra onim sanko betimi abo na omwa enti last season de ehu ye nyina no ayemwa na teso obo club no na ni position ni de sesa so na advisor na opɛ sɛ ɔyɛ no ɔno ankasa de on office work kwada and the business ada no se na me Zlatan ya me de wo hebe ma tesɛ me a na wo de makɔso office na tesɛ de happen kwa na me wo box me am mpo ja me perform na me nya de me pɔ se ɛni nti na sporting director ro no wɔno nso anya ne no ɔmakɔ akɔfo panya ne din adi igli tawe adi na bata so no adi sporting director adi ma AC Milan ɔse adwuma de ɔpanya ne de adi tawe ɛyɛ ne ye kama ata so wɔne AC mpɛfo no bepre adi di nkɔbɔ amata sɛ involvement wo hu ni nyina no fi sɛ ɛbɛboa amata sɛ AC Milan asa fa ne ntoma pa ɛde fra ɛne yɛ Zlatan Ibrahimovic nkɔbɔ kakɔ adi ba ana na no pɛyɛ kɛte ɛde ma William Estevao yɛ Chelsea player na abante no nso ɔkɔ national assignment wakasa kakra Estevao ɛsi anka mo bi anta sɛ ɔbɛ Oba Chelsea ade abane pa eya branta de dine ade Andy Santos ana face ya Pedro anso munya e pese forma na oba en nkofo no kwan o mafa so ade ne adi nkomo ani de we team no wasi any team no aka bom no wasi kama pa since omudi kan wa Chelsea no eya ade aboa ne ye penti no some players ne de wo mom ama wasua ne ma pi ama tese watimi atale with the team wono so do ayese one players no can bomb na head anya den enso afa ma na ebisansa na bofo no what ya na kwabna oso no American English no ko you mean it you get me kwabna ose anu ha no osia na oba no obi di se ko pa ma kwabna ose betis no asa mo bofo no e different kakra enti wase enti oni ko pa ma ka so onka bofo no bebi you pe de to a ko pa ma tiase enya vina obe tintin no wakoti oso no ka se tupe no yi dia to na tese wanka se wate ase go you come you train and one no nya fi na tintin bia oba be ha no hu pinti no oso guso abrofo no oso hwan kakaka antim ano ye stavao William nkoba kakwa di tuta atese na no pe ye kekire edi ama ewo ye sisa wodo nyina so na kiminjai wonom anso ye player edema baya no boboko no nkoba kakwa mete say isa no yes omudi nkomo pi atese cross pi apeno atese ko gala ana afe adase fanamba te boboko na ene team siri nyina di nkomo so munya kiminjaya omo penkanka gata sala boboko no womo se next January se omo to player na defender pardia ene munya kiminjaya wetima kwa koye adwuma no ewo the Turkish Super League no nkoba kakwa so a etodwa ewo adwuma de so na Jorge Jesus ase yanka mo obiante se Portugal eye creator na okasa asam no obiante ase ne yebisanze papa yi adasi se nyankopon adwuma no madia moya na no so da bi o papa ne na wo bese de ati na adwuma wo ka football mu creator ane yebisanze ni nkyeremu ya se no so sempre bi e twam no na Portugal so mo players ada so mbekọ Argentina ana so mbekọ Brazil na o makọ for players de ababekọ abna o di se okọ wiasa fana nyina Portugal players no wo mo na sisi na mo bobo ni ye pa ane nkaka isi akọ abna vitia se boyi te wo si bono enyansam ko to akọ no bobo ni ye penti no wo di se de o ka the Portuguese side anka wo mo for players fi enconfirm so a wo mo players ni mo na isi no wo mo ba ni ma dodo na so hu ma wo mo so airform nti no waka ama obi a say isi the football no the wo ma sia contribute no about the creators of football over the Portugal man no and so at the back one no opinion dey Jorge Jesus and come back akọ di tuta e wo duma de so pia bonten ni ebisa so fi na so ka so Portuguese ama na ni agye papa because ade Portugal for ne no ade asumbuye pa no come back akọ so etota e wo duma de so na Henrik Larsson former Barcelona player kwabna opinion kasa was yanka amo bianta say in fact player ba ko ka tire Barcelona say wo mun konko for na ta setembia woni Barcelona di aye ne ho nkomo Alexander Isak wasa kodani ni mbobo ye pa ama be nyina ne abre mpepi no woni Barcelona mpemfo edi nkomo sa Alexander Isak mun konfo no na katini yade Alexander Isak mun konfo no yade waso atia ne so makofo Robert Lewandowski edna ba no kwa anya bad sabeda jetesa Alexander Isak de woni Barcelona so di aye abrante no nkomo pia no nkomo kakwa so panyani tin edi Henrik Larsson edi eba awoduma de so na no pay ya peche kakade mana ko pama makato sa brante no wepra kwabra nim se ko pama matesa wagina mum edi ama Chelsea no ene matesa onyina mum fa ma Chelsea ene this season eba nyina no say na win ne percentages no Esitia 38 matches na Kopama in recent matches ayabono kwabna na wadinam adiama Chelsea without Kopama na kwabna ya 7 pe ana mpempe yabo anso play no 7 matches ana yabo na matches wadinam Kopama bobia kwabna Chelsea win mako 20 in 38 matches no na that means 18 ada say ebia be draw na say ebia lose be banti no me ba be kiremu ha kwabna emu mako 9 draw ana emu mako ɛyɛ 9 ɛnso ɛyɛ losses at Chelsea ɛnyɛ nti sɛ Kopama gyina game nyɛ easy sɛ Chelsea nso ɛbɛlu so ana afei ɛba no goes far just goes a wɔn nso nyinaa aka abom asɛ no ɛyɛ 65 winning percentage no kwabena ɛnom nso ɛyɛ 52.6%. na Manchester Kopama ɛngyina mu na ɛyɛ nson pɛ Chelsea winning mmiɛnsa ana ɔma duro mmienu ana ɔma lusu mmienu nti kwabena ka me sɛ ɛyɛ pɛpɛpɛ because baako no ɔgyina mu dodoɔ no lose ɛne win no dabi lose ne draw no yɛ pɛ anso ɛyɛ 2-2 saa ana goals at Chelsea asɛ ɛyɛ 12 ana winning percentage no ɛyɛ 42.9 and that means ha no yɛ wohɛ matches so nyinam ɛno nso yɛ paa ɛnti no ɛyɛ deɛ ɛtɔ 20 we Barcelona foɔ no a moyɛ sɛ Kopama ani hɔ nti no Chelsea nyɛ mpatɔ ɛyi ne nam de ama mo no ɛnti sɛ mu deɛ yɛ atamafoɔ nyinam ana mɔlu supportɔ no ɛnti ɛho nso akɔba kakra neɛ na Kylian Mbappe sɛ watete saa nsɛm no bi ɛno adaa na sɛ tɔfoɔ bi sɛ na sɛ Lamine Yamal no yɛ sɛ ɔnim bɔɔ bɔkyɛn wo sɛ hɔ no anyɛ debate bia fa question ne bra anom so okay ɛneɛ question ne yɛ sɛ Lamine Yamal sisiɛ no amanfoɔ sɛ akɔda no kɔɔ yɛ gagai small boy danger 18 years wɔne 35 foɔ ne atwempena na wo nsuo kora bɛsa but so that for supporters ne bi kɔmpɛ sɛ ne nti na akɔyi na nsɛ yɛ a ne wɔpra na nsɛ ne mmɔden bɔ no ɔmfiri sɛ aba fam ne adade ɛho nsuo no watwe ade ama mpanyimfoɔ no nyinaa kwabena Kylian Mbappe sɛ mu nya akɔla no bɔ bɔ ɛde akɔ a wɔyɛ 18 years ne wanya 18 years nso bɔbɔ na kwabena tem bia ne personal life ko ayi yɛka sɛ Lamine Yamal sɛ adɔso dodo ɔmu ngya Lamine Yamal no ɔmɔ no bɔ akɔda we so afei ne wasi so bɔɔ no nso ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔsɛ ɔnim bɔ ne bɔ ɛnti ɔmu ngya no na abrantɛ no ɛnso ɛnyina adwumaɛ no ɛyɛ Kylian Mbappe nkɔmɛ kakra Mbappe ade to dwa na ɔwiɛ ana Paul Kubasi santofo ko bi sansa na defenders adabi strikers ben players ben na ani omasia wɔma titi yie pa since we sa say ball football ana ɔsɛ yɛ tupe Lamine Yamal ne ɛyɛ Kylian Mbappe kwabena ɔsɔ ɔmo tro ɔmo tempitire ɛne ɛwo yɛ ahre no ma bɛsene kɔ ha wo yɛ anahre no ma bɛsene kɔ ade bi sansa na sɛ Lamine Yamal de wɔno Spanish national team a oni ni nyina na ɛbɔ club level a oni ni nyina na ɛbɔ nti no ɛsi dan no sɛ hwɛ wɔbɛhɛ training de akwande me fa wo training no ɛnyɛ asɛm kudu me training videos pa de atɔna wo de Lamine Yamal tete mpa wo training cancer and on the ɔsɛ so ɔbɔ ne football na players ɔne ɔmɛ sɛ ɔmo tete ne pa no Kylian Mbappe na fe Lamine Yamal ne yɛ Barcelona defender Paul Kubasi ɛkɔba kakɔ no so ade tutwa ɛwɔ dwumadi so na pɛ yɛde ɛdan wɔ ana ɔtɛ sɛ Lamine Yamal akɔ yɛ ka na asɛm kwabena amanfo bɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ na ka Lamine Yamal ntimi mpie biem ankopia bɔnkyɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔtetɛ wɔne saa deɛ ɛndeɛ ɛmfa nya deɛ sɛ ɛbɛfa yɛnya Lamine Yamal na ɔntrɛ ne bɔbrɛ kakra na nipa deɛ na nipa deɛ ɛno so nkɔmɔ kakra ne kwabena popo ba nso Mate se wasen pro yesi emu akɔkɔ obre se we na ayese yi no oya na te se emu abode nti yesi na yi ne emu abode kakra ho nti yesi ne coming back no no so no be delay kakra nti abante ne kakra nso ne enie na mad de fase magayi ana sisi o mode o mani ebu so mad de se Ibrahim Konate Liverpool fire mad de se contract tin no mode amani nti no o muntimi nya na nya magayi ebetimi aye adwuma similar to dia abanta Ibrahim Konate ebeye dia bomti yes Madrid say January biano opportunity beba no beto center back one of the players omo de omo so any Ebuna Vasquez and so kasa na Lucas Vasquez na ye bisa say Madrid adwuma ni ade we Madrid adwuma we ya wo teammate no about say so players players ben na obebo omo di na say oh in fact players mienu na make impact e ne career so ye pa ade bi say players na hwan mom and also former Madrid two players Sergio Ramos and Cristiano Ronaldo was see omo two players o ma impact e ne life is ye pa in football career o ma bo ne ye pa ma watimi enso akọ nanim ye pa and this na mu se Lucas Vasquez wa bo Madrid ne wa wura mu e German Bundesliga ne ma kama de mana sa two players no de abaso de e de mom na ye say do Kamavinga say ye see last season e ba nya kwabena ne bo ye say ne market value na 100 million euros. Is there? Yes, you pra. I want say nya bi mo kwa there 50 million pen na ba bedu. And also ya banter kakra. Efina kate edi eba e woduma de su ne. Chelsea goalkeeper no so akasa. The way I go post na niama and some esi echo was say wo buy no wo he the way Chelsea training in city a was in kanka Chelsea ball shot na so mu ye training na kwabro ball shot no was nya jam kuto pesi wo papa ye bo no so de no wate ni asa bo no wate na kwabro say no mu ye de adenti na Robert Sanchez asasa agwai di o kan de na deze tedi wa ya kababo na Sanchez ana sa training ye fani from bi okay Chelsea goalkeeper Mark Pedersen koba kakra wono so adi ebane ne matches ha wono say na city South Sudan abibre mu ha wono Senegal na ebo ana fe Sudan ene Mauritania ebo jebenya Togo womo ene DR Congo ana ebo Lesotho ene Nigeria enso abebo na fe Benin akwa to Rwanda Zimbabwe ne South Africa ana ebo Gambia ene Gabon bebo ni enya sese so womo ene Ivory Coast na ebo na afe Tunisia womo qualify into womo ne Satomi and Principe game we no ubeko fikeze ma hade Tunisia for no womo ni bibia yo womo qualify we na ukom ayen croford de no so de akonka kafo no kwabra sorry na womo ene Guatemala bebo ana afe Bermuda womo ene Trinidad and Tobago so na ebo ana afe Curaçao womo ni Jamaica ebo Haiti aso ni Nicaragua na ebo na afe Honduras womo ni Costa Rica game no anu ye 0-0 ana afe Haiti so na Almaty womo ti Nicaragua ebo womo ntramiensa ente no so nkoba kakra ne afe Europe no so say the city Germany womo ni Luxembourg ebo na afe Northern Ireland womo ene Slovakia ede say the Kosovo ene Slovenia na ebo Sweden womo so ene Switzerland ebo the S column na afe France ene Azerbaijan afe Iceland and Ukraine ene ebo ana Kazakhstan womo ene Lettland the time for me no bo ana fe Belgium womo ene North Macedonia womo game no etima to 20 we matches ha eno so etodwa ni nyina ye World Cup qualification matches no pay make it the ama me gina we so na fe nkrofo ama so 7 nyina no yetimi edi ese ha ye no ma wana kan radio station dia santime nyina age edi atumi ne kwabna bi bie ni atire dia ene ma mensre kwan na me mfansia
ene nkomo ne doso yedi nkomo mienu Black Stars baako kotokonso baako na Black Stars nkomo no eye eze wo comedian ne so a discussions na ekoso no in fact I generate a lot of talkability ba asani ni na ne sen se atiefo mutie show ibeka ya arante fense dinketia Ghana yedina chiache pa Kalumam so no doy former Chelsea player Abrante ono so no yedina chia sen komma bom fama at the Black Stars of Ghana edinketia grad de drum maybe so ohwe England national team obenya biabo enti Ghana for mum fanche no ontimi mbom fama yen Kalumam so no doy so at a point no so nyenya collab ni ade a omudina no omo ama all of a sudden Ghana Kobani say they say ya qualify na 2026 World Cup ni ekubo bi no edna amanfo akopra to me say sautie Kalumam so no doy edna Abrante fence diketia etitiru a ediketia uti Abrante na so ready say the obes switch nationality na obobody ama aye Ghana enti nkabe ha yen hwana nkamranti yen consider omo na World Cup a nyame ya adoma ye koi omuso bebobi emfama aye Ghana nana na mebusa yetiefo ne ahafo se emrante emienu a yedo ma to YouTube Nhyira TV o hwe e baabi a memiti dia mensabonkum so aye edinketia ena mensani fa so aye Abrante efese Kalumos no doya na osina kan edema aye Chelsea emrante nkayen consider wo mo na World Cup aye kobosi ase enamdodo ensen kwan aha awoma ne duru me drum so mo mode but as is o tie mu kobu mu ase ekofo no mu nyankomba babo because ekobo World Cup emrante mi yen consider mo nanka World Cup aye kwei omabobi emfama Ghana na obetimi Edward Nchenaba aye YouTube Nhyira TV na enina no have a convo together so nimsi eba be this ankom of course come answer sana konso no omo game omo ne work ebobo no ka for say omo request ankom bobo baba se dim no omo gitumu a enye yi enti say kotoko game no muntimi mmo awo baba sedem ni na no aye discussions ene yebeye awo aye dwumadie no so to join live awo YouTube and Chat TV oba subscribe and then fa o message no aka wona afi yankin message ni na no emfa emam na me ka social media yay and there's this fake and fraudulent loan schema ekoso ho na nkofo no say you from World Vision Foundation loan pamtomutie di ni o am say you from World Vision Foundation a loan am so mo ma loan na loan no mo ma no me ya no maka cho so tue bibi kakra na afi loan bia sika bia pa bia pa say de ma na onso de bo ho bra bia na ye de be ba na nunu ana World Vision Ghana ana Vision Fund a Ghana akabo ma hun say enkofo no mo ti social media mo so mo ma loan no omo do mo din ana eye saa ne ma na omo jinkofo sika die etimi sa wutie dwumadie ya me patcho sa adwumakuo na omo se ya from World Vision Foundation loan omo ma loan patcho nya no kre omo ya azafo 419 omo du sika na di etimi saw ene penifo se yemfa ntuja World Vision Ghana and Vision Air Fund Air Ghana omo ya fund to Ghana for di na anim so omo nsoma obia so omo obia besia so no obi be catch police ni bi oba na police station bi ebe obia me ante sankofo no me the number yi tuda so what's our problem now the number this is here na sankofo ni na ne enkoche omo number ni 050982396 me say number to be 0509823962 ofra omo babo na sankofo ni gina no ya chom na azana omo ye wo social media no so no eno so etimi etwa rush and the drink there maka cho so sori bia no bi esansa no na babo ama onso no waduma yem abemu ay active kama we ye aduma kra omre na se bibia ay kama pa ginseng caffeine vitamins indina na ebebo ama onso no ho etimi identity me so sori bia ay rush and energy drink and I say on emu obi convince so we so ye o catch us de sanya rush de ajai na me so men koto bi na bibia no enye kama stay active and energized na bibia enko kama emfa ema union to say de we as umpo computer word is onim computer ho bibia waduma samba ye de pap me de me ka no kra kira wo so ye university graduate mpa me de me ka me say waduma ye ebe ye den am de amount esan say aduma bia ye de computer na ye wo ba aduma ni na computer sam no edu computer sam bo form a ahwa be fambo pa anything you need to say men kan chiro bia na wo de woni me kakra obi so a onim bibia about computer munina akonya da ho a obetimi aba yiniat na onso wetimi aba besua bi eba no data analytics nina obetimi aba besua design technology with drone piloting, software engineering, computer hardware, a mobile phone technician, artificial intelligence, AI, in the Abeti of Kakwebi, a CCTV installation and management, Yabetcho, network and cyber security engineering, Nindina, a courses, as if for Union at Abeti na also a bano computer, wabini mupa, na dietiene, young class, no, your regular open weekend na betimi akọ open evening and at distant class no nini na wa na abechusu na afi wonso no wetimi akọ na wakọ akusua de kama pa ye accredited IT center obenya diploma na se bibia no enso akoyi ediama mpacho eni yini at ending komo awo 0555 383848 number net de pa 0555 383848 you Kumasi Sisan, so ya bus stop wa Udi Busu be Abrosana, a war a chihona, Miss Petchona, or a uniat. Ness, I want to me a quackusia there. Alaska Star Enterprise Bra, na Odema Sisi, na office war, also Virginia money because it's your end dear. Say, be without them finances, your deputy. It's an excuse to be any ho. It sounds Alaska Yaman F and SF and 2 city dema. Oben share from me, see you ha. You need to do a noir, so Alaska, the design kama. Ura to say yes, I have second heaven. So, it 2% of them, and our office or second heaven. That's what Alaska Star Enterprise or from blind contains, wallpaper, Samsung up a carpet, they are so them or decorative watches and the flowers, modern TV stand, bedside air lamps on them. Be this is them be and Yaman a dorsal with your Kuraho, Buenia Coma, Ubia Usika, Toby, Nafako says with them. Kumase, your boss from Hona, a doom boss from Hona, and I saw they also open a Mrs. Anoche Plugs and them, and now Monso Monka and Monco Circle, Tito Lane, and answer for number 0256330075. Namu ending koma yade ya wo sika dan ma na ho entowa na yade hawa sika ni die kura na bibie ho yade nti da bia yakoba ne abachia wo wakono de kura watua because uni sika and now they are to wakono de enso timi adi eni tina me kanfo saba mesha edi ama na no pay se onso no brana akoto bi so hu na ebetimi aboa wo me patro diabetes ena eha BP akosoro na ba from so hu sanso na liver eduro nyim na wo teketa so a untimi ena ya kanfa se ba mesha ena me kanfo ede ama wo ene anopei okokono ngo brekum nkokko ni sunyan fu di na adroi ebi wo kumase de okko fredmens have me apidank gilly gold pharmaceutical santase wo na na droni bi ewo na afren ewo 0245 455-740 na monomoni nkomo me de ba ku twa to ke na ya started discussing so no edi abam from IMSEC mining and engineering training school obaso urami or construction obaso uram into mining na be pato sua ho ade because so wonim hu nim de bia beden se ebefo adwuma anenti ene de boso me miensa si o se bra IMSEC mining and engineering training school yen chiro reloader dump truck forklift excavator backhoe welding and fabrication in the na ye be kyerɛw ama mo so atimi ehunu kama pa uwie nso asset na de ma woni muodu company bia de be wuram bia say mining or construction ye be faw na onso watimi aye adwuma na kama pa say da me kan no 200 cedis registration fee na so na kama oboase zongo na ye wo me pa cho fra chichi na oba oboase a obenya ba bi ediuti ato oboase zongo no your high sense a dine in the chiop on a IMSEC frame our 0539-732-766 and no a day about 10:52 in Shawans 4.5 yen shall say editing common you are near Yabefie at the Efim Commono and so at me at the Abramo. If you join a live our YouTube in Shah TV na Monsieur Befia Diam Pessia Gino pa sa discussions na echo social media no so say young consider edenketia ene kalumos no do en ma bo qualifies ni bi do omo ye gbe wo ma then so omo so enkofo mo ya de so mo England it experience no what happens in ye ko ye be hia omo edin ka ye nyai eno ma bo qualifies ni bi na ye nhwe how good they are na nke yemfo mo nkatim no so yemfa nkobo World Cup saa call no mo ya adwen ana mo no anya adwen eno na ye bisa ya hwefo ne atifo abo YouTube Asia TV to so betimi de wadwen che no abana ya kinkan enso atimi adiama ho dia tene se 2026 FIFA World Cup ekoso no e se uba bibrem ha on se aman du na be rep Africa 10 countries and World Cup no be gina mediama bibrem na out of the 10 no emu 9 and automatic qualification and a group no other group ni see AI hona a group Ghana ye wono it automatically see enya 9 na omde omo so betimi qualify omo be top omu groups no na afi ba ko no ba ko playoff na wa hwese obetimi enya na se ontimi enya na make say 4 countries are qualified from Africa: Egypt, Algeria, Morocco and Tunisia. Omunanso surprisingly omo North Africans ti ebedin community afiwa na afia descended at the aba afi Kovi Maneska. Good morning.
Very good morning.
Patron, how to say
Adumara kwa
edenya ase
no ye pa oh yeah
okay na Chelsea on here
Chelsea no dey say me nyɛ adwuma ko ba omo ba na so munya eyi bia na ma beka
who threw shade
ba dey me say me nyɛ adwuma ko ba
na mzindi eno shade na wo to me ana o bo me technical knockout
any technical knockout and also any shade.
Okay.
Boys say a junior Jesse no to man and as a white Kennedy. Who junior just here? Junior picture was just here.
Ah, ne me de bebremo.
Who be that way?
Me akra ma tompa bo blue bi de asem ne nsen kameka. Oh, the match no.
On where she just here.
Blue
black blue.
But on her game no me dem.
Oh anyway.
And so DSTV centers ni bibio. No ko no akọ no game. Me dem wo de. The blue na ho obetumi ahye. Ene ne mpaboa. But do Chelsea match obetumi hwa no me dem ho.
Say Wednesday
Uncle DSTV center bia no go bi o.
Wednesday me call Baba Raza me ko hwe Kotoko match no. And Nhyira Kelvin. Or a policeman. Okay. Now he used to play football too.
Okay.
Mutai di Kumasi football a cheaper. That community football don't know him. So whom ya now say
has a minimum no.
A fair guy.
Yeah, fair guy, yeah.
As if he rich bani there. Mo Jesus ni be folk na ma pewa senka. Me de be mananka. Present ma kra no show no so. No shema ye na me Kelvin so. Yabama junior shejesi no be say that e di men on chiro go echi dem so already udina no kita but e dey junior ne ma no say kopa no say I see kopa na ma jesi na ma 10 to junior
no problem ma tompa bo blue ama no
what's that to bo blue kaza
so or the best combination but o shebia on hwe no me dem ho
no obehwe
oh so onim baby na wo akra otumi kire ti ma pede so anyini the would be catch them say Manchester United don't support there. It means that we move left to right.
Yeah.
When you and yeah, or Shani Chelsea just in the end mean deny no. Deputy. Mean deny no. On supporting the Chelsea. I mean some support me Manchester, but made them more there. Until me Chelsea matches all. And you do and as a Muslim Marbe fan mark or more there mini.
Na say on no 100% entry or baby amemete
any problem
do be Chelsea match ahwe nkwa de a opekwa e beto TV ni multi decoder ama no woni dem so do nya de papa TV wo ho no no fa ko se ne bedu no ahwe na de time was so ahwe opekwa show the phone so we are getting into the World Cup and its conversation.
Yeah.
Now is it surprising to you say most of the countries that qualify for Africa no North African countries are
no, because they say it seems like over Africa, in terms of facilities, I can't hear the bubble no will be Morocco, Algeria, Egypt,
Algeria called World Cup for the very first time in a long time.
What I say, it's a banner. Say almost players are movie, and I say most of them players do not so a promote trade war. Europe no money on mainstream.
They have quality and no more. The infrastructure to develop the players. Which
the main one say Egypt, Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia now qualify in advance.
Which you see, you do walk up and come and they tell and I ask you something and a topical conversation.
Okay.
This is the world map. Now, the northern part of America. Canada, Mexico, America, United States of America itself, and they will host Mundial in 2026. Now, Uber red coded now, and the teams are qualified. So you see that there are spots in Oceania. European teams in here too clear. In Africa, we are also getting a clear view in this area of where people are going to qualify for the World Cup. Now, the most interesting thing is that, which next year World Cup need an expanded form. Expanded. And you see, in Kofu say when you qualify for this year World Cup, next year World Cup ni biya. Especially if you're from Africa and then the less endowed federations now, then let's just say we are doing something very wrong. And that is where countries like Nigeria come in. When in 2018, 2022, one Kobe, then there is a big one in 2026, which is expanded. Still, not countries which say Nigeria and Canada, then it puts them in a big disadvantage. Like you said, 4 countries for the north of the Sahara, Africa, I qualify for World Cup. No, the Egyptian national team, the Pharaohs of Egypt, the Moroccan national team, they've qualified. Of course, the Algerian national team, and then the Carthage Eagles of Tunisia are qualified. Rich. Sankofu, the football that they play is flawless. Moment to say, Yena, West Africa team, it's Mako Shebi, it's Madagascar.
No, what you found about?
Now what, Debbie.
But show simple.
What you want about 2-0, 3-0 first half, then they finish the job because they are serious about the job, and then they want to make sure so they get a job done. We are going to see Egypt back in the World Cup since 2018 in Russia, and we'll see a certain Mohamed Salah back in the conversation. One of the things are MYA teams to get close to anything of a Ballon d'Or conversation is a national team performance, especially in Africa. Because Mohamed Salah, obetimi deliver Paji League, you know, they can go on and win a Champions League. But if the Egyptian national team doesn't perform at the World Cup, I'm heading.
And only my dear back so. Now Africans, no more World Cup,
yeah. Oh, yes,
and Anziana Morocco.
Yes.
I could take an African name.
Perfect. Before Morocco, the countries that wins the quarterfinal of the World Cup, most of them were South African, West African countries,
including
Ghana, Cameroon, and the likes.
Senegal.
Yes, Senegal. North Africans were not performing well when they went to the world stage. Which the experience of Walid Ouadraogo and then the Mantiano will it not be telling in the World Cup? Because last World Cup, they were the first country in Africa to go to the semi-finals of the World Cup, eliminating Portugal, eliminating Spain on penalties. Now they qualified ahead of almost everybody in World Cup qualifiers. Now they've gone to the point where Egypt say the number of games on boy they are qualified done, but the Moroccan national team, which Moroccan national team of Achraf Hakimi, the Moroccan national team of Walid Ouadraogo as a coach, the Moroccan national team of Youssef El-Nesri, who last night game against Bahrain, the Moroccan national team of goalkeeper, players Youssouf Atalamo, even as it stands now, one former player Sofiane Amrabat is not going to get enough game time to play. A friend is saying Bernard Yamouni, they are all being phased out of the team. That is the quality of Morocco for Nikita. Now, all-time top scorer, World Cup qualifiers, which Mohamed Salah, the number one of African continent, and so with 20 goals. Say Mo Salah doesn't just do it in Liverpool. Obani Krum was answering Yejuma. Which one day we'll talk about say Mohamed Salah in really bona. We will talk about whether truly where he has to be on the African great conversation. Because maybe people will say Champions League maybe. Because Eto GB. Because when you speak out, even the likes of Abedi Ayew Pele, they did win some.
Didier Drogba
won some of the Champions League. So maybe wait for Mohamed Salah to win. But the numbers in the English Premier League are on the out and out striker. The number of attackers are more the most goals in English Premier League. Mohamed Salah, Rich, it's going to be very, very interesting. And now, Algeria for Echo away from home. Echo here, Jumano. Send them a catch a Rich. 2 goals in the first half. 6 minutes, pa. Into any thought of frustrating them. You're 4 and tabai. Then the 19th minute, a friend Riyad Mahrez did the job. 58 minutes. And a team friend Algeria for finalizing the deal. And now, almost book you with tickets. And they are qualified for a very, very big one in a World Cup for them. World Cup for team your friend Algeria. And you see, the funny thing is that Rich, Algeria for golden generation, a fading off. The Riyad Mahrez's and the likes, it is fading off. And after the team qualify Akobo World Cup in the likes of
Islam Slimani.
Yeah, Islam Slimani. Yusuf Attal at some point in time. One of the best fullbacks in the French league and even on the continent, of course. But they didn't get a World Cup until when they are getting to almost the tail end of some conversation. Rich, and now in some of the games across on the African continent, Kenya share Burundi 1-0, Guinea share Mozambique 2-1, Somalia LUC to Algeria by 3-0, Botswana lose 1-0 to Uganda, and then Liberia won 3-1 against Tima, your friend Namibia. Very, very interesting result in that regard. You didn't say on the 10th, there were a lot of games. Senegal go back against South Sudan. Right? So our group is very interesting. Senegal playing against South Sudan, Sudan playing against Mauritania. Now, so Senegal is just a game against South Sudan. They are there. When South Sudan upset team, your friend is Senegal, and then Sudan XFA, against Mauritania, they get a slight chance to go through in it. There is the DRC last time, they took an early lead against my friend Senegal, and then release our match. It did affect them. Which there is also going to be more interesting games. South Africa group, and I don't know what points are number better South Africa 3.3 goals. Yeah. But team also benefited by Benin.
Yeah.
It looks as if Benin will benefit
from 14 points.
Yeah,
group interesting.
Yeah.
So Nigeria group
very, very interesting.
But before minimum COVID in when what can say Mosalan J Champions League.
Oh yes, Waji 2019.
Okay, me who will be the message be Emma Katano. Ebi amena madwen okay, does it for that correction. But Nigeria group, the Nigeria group C. As South Africans say group say na kwe.
Yeah.
Benin did count 14 points. South Africa toss me in 14.
Yeah.
Nigeria toss me in 11. Rwanda 11. Lesotho 9 and Zimbabwe Twatoro our 4. Now show me first and only about 4 p.m. Lesotho born Nigeria kwa we. And na Rwanda is Benin. Na Zimbabwe is what if you at South Africa.
Benin go away to Rwanda. Then Nigeria goes away to Lesotho.
Enti yemfa says Nigeria share Lesotho.
Yeah.
And the I think mama here omo so 3 points.
3 point account. 14.
About 14
Yeah.
Which I was in Nigeria bomb by say Benin and South Africa now so lose home games. No one catch up with 14. Now for the last round of games,
we'll see where it comes down to whatever. But Rich, Benin will not mess up. Benin will qualify.
Okay.
Benin Beshako.
I'm saying now 17.
Benin Beshako. Benin for next tomorrow. They beat Nigeria at Nkutono. Almost sure my goal to 0. They will beat them. And I think that Benin will win this game. Nigeria against Lesotho, Nigeria Subeshe, South Africa Beshe, Intebe as you were. Benin Beshe, South Africa Beshe, Nigeria Beshe. It's going to be the same thing. So for me, nothing is really going to change. The qualifiers, and of course, if it's a 9 qualify we are. There is going to be a top placed rank, second place ranked teams. As it stands now, Nigeria and Kahubi, Gabon, Madagascar, Burkina Faso, Cameroon, and the DRC, and that's all in terms of the countries now. Ever qualify now. 4 of the best runners up now. Saying you better draw more into a 2 bracket. Semi-final, Nipa 4 no. Between November 2025, anyone will be Nipo be winning. I say, na say Nipa na can represent Africa.
What a journey. We done with that baby.
It is who really find out what I say. There are seeded teams and unseeded teams.
Okay.
Per the FIFA rankings, you will know whether we are seeded or not. When you seeded, so when you seeded, I will be seeded team.
Okay.
Who really call another world semi-final? I'm waiting for game. It's I don't know. Next year, March 2026, and I'll be with the World Cup. But we'll be announced. We do a service. I can't change. But like as he said, this is how the current Group A, the Egypt call Group B. It looks as if Senegal are almost there, a win away from home, and then they are through. Kwasia Piane and the Sudanese team, they pushed, but then very difficult for them. They couldn't go through. Group C, this is the most interesting one, like you said. Benin, South Africa, Nigeria, Rwanda, Lesotho, and in Zimbabwe. Benin are leading the pack. They need one win and then another favorable result in the last game of the qualifiers to go through. And then, of course, Cabo Verde, XFA, Rich. Cabo Verde will be the first appearance of World Cup if they go through. And look at the countries in there. Angola, qualifying for AFCON. Look at where they are in this group.
Yeah.
Rich, look at Libya.
On the Quebec for no, almost all in effort.
Yeah.
Almost shares, now Quebec way.
Yeah.
But so your man consistently.
Yeah. Island country.
Bobo.
Nkofoni yakowo Portugal, yakowo France.
So many na come aboard. And I'm about to be
doing a very, very good job. Cameroon. Na Onana.
Okoji is our go. There's no go for Otimoto. Or the Qatar. I mean,
and I said, that was white to say they would have been
on the future. You could
Morocco qualified for some group, bro. Group F, Ivory Coast. I almost there. One more game. I'm gonna Gabon. Edomachi or Honum, but it looks as if Team my friend Ivory Coast to go. Of course, Algeria. I've also gone through like we confirmed for you and now. And then of course in Group H, Tunisia and now. Almost even before yesterday I qualified. Then the group of interest there, but here competitive bow.
Yeah.
22 and 19.
It seems Madagascar beat me and second spot in India.
Madagascar.
Yeah. Ebia, I'm a game against Mali, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because Mali they say what carbon common on Kambi. It means say be consider Madagascar for now.
Because Mali said don't mean 4 points.
Yeah, untimi.
Oh, Kinti say you group in between you and Madagascar.
Yeah, Madagascar.
They say yeah, no, this is video. This is almost Mali be 8.
Aye, and also the NC.
Which makes me say Mali for the dia dem dia. Where will Libya for the match no? Libya is it Cape Verde? A couple of days ago.
Okay. Omoja dem there say you welcome a Comoros. In the end you better chire na.
Yeah, na Comoros for na Adem dia we.
Okay. So what the enfan say?
Yeah.
Mali for the Ebeka say, "Ye ma Ghana for the nko."
Yeah.
Enti mo mehye bibiri.
Yeah.
Na mo catch up for nko bo work bibi. Say you go Comoros. Ye bo ofie.
Comoros e which one 7.
Enti edan ya mumu game wo yen so ye better result no.
E share one.
And ye kwan bia yen so ye be fa so ye be Comoros wo bia no. Yes, I agree.
You just even need a draw, okay? Just avoid defeat. The game against
Madam Bessie, Madagascar.
The qualified team so far in Mexico, USA, Canada, obviously they are through. Japan are qualified, Iran are qualified, South Korea, Australia, Uzbekistan, Jordan. In the AFC, a few more teams: Morocco, Egypt, Tunisia, Algeria from CAF are qualified. There are 4 more from CAF. In South America, Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, Uruguay, Ecuador, Paraguay, and in New Zealand. And then you make games because of South America, and friendly matches. Say, and you think your boy and uncle. Your mom was this guy said, "Uncle, you."
Ah, yeah, so uncle.
Yeah, my uncle.
Because I'm qualified.
I'm boys not too much. It's not we
are from England.
Yeah.
But travel ting.
English Premier League game. For 1 week, we
Sure.
Almost say one the best midfielder. Rice any kind say don't. Why not be?
Rice can say
who's this week in foreign. But a big conversation by Kosu. Rice Caicedo.
Kofi. Me say. DM Bruno. Because will be a defined role very, very well. It's Moises Caicedo.
Orange, as I want to say, the clan rice in born a boat, send the Biao, only born a boat, or something bundia, only tree
at the chain Caicedo.
Or Sanche goes.
Caicedo too is calling.
By sending you place. Rice both free kick, technical against Madrid. Almost like I said, no. But it's when you ran Gavin by your film.
Gavin by the say last season.
Only last season.
This season, the mentioned them. But this season, the DM role per games now, Mashani at the end there. Caicedo top notch.
I think they
top.
Yeah, to an extent. Who's that rich? Anna sometimes, yeah, TF4 they lump sum everything together. Inside midfield zone, even rich, who's there? See a DM crana. They are specific part of a DMO. You're a DMO, you're holding. But even in holding, there is somebody who is a tempo controller. On here,
Nedian say, born I did on a general
Frankie Beyond Money, Auntie. And I mean, pay the generalized conversation of a DM.
Okay.
But you can say, so holding role. It means say, Oko Haba. Omo Kopuno. Omo Adibia from the anchor, like you know. Omo Jagu Swima. A Punibe Jinahosa. So the anchor gives the ship stability. Say, ain't Selinko. So the job of the holding or the anchor, who is a single section, they are to give the team stability. So Obika Sadi, I won't argue with them. Okay. He's one of the best.
All right, Yamna Medin, Common Fantoso. Yanko message Neso Kakre Binafi. Yamna, very dada. I'll say, Kofi, I have a Chelsea jersey for you.
Oh,
okay. Yate. I'll say, 14-point Nigeria is if only they win. Now come on, say, but South Africa will qualify.
Nia, all Chelsea jersey, mammy,
I say a friend, Viali Dada.
Okay, my personal postal address. And meet me at UP 693 University Post, K University.
Okay,
UP 693. What the found my friend, my baby.
Now come and say, but South Africa will qualify because Benin will play Nigeria the last game. Samson, Bandai. As I remember very well how Islam Slimani gave German national team a tough time at the World Cup. So please tell Fifi Mayaska that Algeria has played at the World Cup before.
No, I say it's been long.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now we pesa ochile.
Algeria the match.
Islam Slimani they know ni mobo. Me kai you know Algeria game bi. Akwan say this tete no.
Yeah, Algeria is.
Islam Slimani guy no. Oye dogo dota mo type ni bi.
You know,
on zoom in.
But on no sound so.
Yeah.
Cause you see for necessary. Say no code near my boys now come Morocco and Bahrain last minute. And then you win and say Bahrain ni Morocco. Morocco one ship party anyway there. We answer El Nesri no have a shego.
Yeah. Ebo Bonzi I say we child wo Kwato Trump allow Iran to
so we are on sporting merit.
But Akwano betu bibia wo.
Obo players they will come.
Donald Trump.
On players they will come.
Oh no, obetu catch FIFA for say massa. Meme se sanku fe me momo mabi. Se muso mo mpena mo for World Cup.
Iran and Kasa there. Who free Iran now ko US abebre.
Okay.
As a country. But sports gives them that leeway. And FIFA would have agreed with them by now. So don't make them have a bona. Fans in a bad thing, so many Iranian fans. But even in America, Rich, there are a lot of Iranian people living in America who support their country.
Okay.
Somebody support you. Now Israel.
But Chama be mo visa ko de.
Mr. Omo visa no behwebi.
Okay.
Omo visa no behwebi yes are enye kama ka. You say World Cup ni mu ye den.
You say ma trauma FIFA. Say me say o ma. World Cup ndi say gitum say qualify. Ni BNC e kwan. Na ye say o mo. Wo de say obia a countries na be qualify bad, especially African countries no.
Yeah.
Omtitu obia de so mfama Ghana. Omtitu obia de nkakaka. Efan so de so. Na mumie
Mr. Rich,
yetimi akomo.
Oh Ghana now only guy for our application in 3 months ago. Please forget. Mr. Opa. Unless we diplomatic yeah, please forget because Rich process crowd be so time here in
easy.
Opa di Mexico di ene ba ko na fa fe chire we.
Some madam be to for Mexico.
Do we for Mexico?
No they call ayi. O se try na anya idi aye be fa.
Do we for Mexico?
Nyanisa. Na border no so yes ye onkofu bi am utwa. And do an macachon some person by US.
You are
for me try, you know.
The true, the brother brands is and Wabagana.
Now to your first discussion.
Yeah.
I will fear a sad discussion now echo social media and so on. In fact, again grounds papa and I'm who story no. Me found normal so ya boy you know we the sad discussions among for be resume social media and so all of a sudden to say oko exaye Twitter na air trending number 1 Argentina air trending because among for interest and a generated talkability pa nini na say Ghana ye prepare ahead of Comoros game ebe on Sunday and utie ni padudo no so we there say a party near Accra Sports because already in the World Cup in your qualifier, you kwakububi. Na say discussions in na I say, ya qualify we are ya World Cup no. World Cup they said the enemy no. so offer a football calendar now the biggest a mundial now ono so ko here quality players because ono ukushia top countries now no makwa akobɔ enti senka your man to be to say column of Snodoi ene edinketia no mo bobo Arsenal no Chelsea na I mean omo form na ye born omo ball England on I was so pa omo so omo ball qualifiers ni bia man at a point ye from omo me bobo de now so na so obi a wotie edinketia interview bia no come here as Brent no or ya jia to me say England national team na onya bi mo it is what to na adwene me ama wo mo but Ghana there see a baby near the catcher so on farmer ya likely abandon the bit ya jia to no switch a nationality no body ama e Ghana na a discussion there ko social media no so no ni paduto na in fact oma makam de so omo quality ebi so feel say no because ya from so mo qualifiers no ma makra ama me bobi nti say who am qualifiers and when am qualifiers me am qualify na wo mo mabo eye world cup ni team na ntene de yen close eye o chapter no na yen for mo mabo qualifiers na enkobo eye world cup no san komi enam pese ni na no you have awo eye dwumade ni so enti at this point me invite you our YouTube Nhyira TV me be so me hu message edin ketia ana Calum no doy no coach bia odi ebe ko world cup say you to ado say whatever coach odi ebe ko bia no ani efe no yan consider omo na nkobo world cup ni bi enfama Ghana ana say ya omo dani omo chidema Ghana say omo de omo tibi mabo man no yema no so na yento aso nkobo yen world cup and so ana ne nkoma na yedi enti besa me hu adwen kire awo YouTube Nhyira TV na inina ne have convo no together kobi mensan mra hwai na hu na mintie Calum no doy na edin ketie yen consider man na inclusion chapter no
like for Menre Nyama try say
Mima
oh hey me for
Menre Nyama try say in come find the original source ask the if players nangasa to money muton say they are going to
no on record
okay
I'm not telling me no na no recently obianya interviewer
okay
a cheso person switch nationality
yeah
but edin ketia de on say edin ka koi
yeah
and o so ono hwe no ho a
yeah
who say England national team no obenya biabo
yeah
but Abrante no so ha who say David is say baby England national team ne ka onya bi mo
yeah
and okoye interview I think 2-3 years ago and Abrante no ko say oh say die anka onyaya anka be switch nationality
yeah
say still na Ghana you interest with mu say nke ma bomo mo dia why ready because it seems as an England national team the onya bi mo Calum no there kra there ono so I think ono so ko kai bi say but recently there omo mienu no on record obi an ko kan baby a na mom eyo omo interview o ma ye ni mre bi no e na manfo ka say semrante na to omo to aka say is said nkomu nyoma body ade ne yen consider omo ni yen for mon katim no nkobo world cup no
I think say two arguments are very valid.
Okay.
Because which national team football no, it is born out of commitment of Omaya Yawu now free mobile. And I want to start with this quote from FA president from Joy. I'll say almost be sound about Edin Ketia calling. And I'll say it's not my call. It's the coach and the backroom staff who decided whoever deserves to play for our Black Stars. No one has spoken to me concerning Edin Ketia being available. So you see, a couple of years ago, near a center back with a team, left-footed center back and he so yard. Although on ya but not on near commitment to play for us. So I remember at the time Ketia Zokreku led a delegation to consistently persuade our branch friend Salisu. Mohamed Salisu to play for us. Some of us at the time were big say Charlie Unim. Say about national team in Kwadia, if we have quality, yeah, for your quality in Mra. Which one of the first key things I bet my boy for us to be successful at the Mundial, which is the World Cup, no, is quality. Into a quality they are Fabra. But you can never have the quality analysis without putting it in the context of commitment of Omaya Yewufrim. And you see, one thing here, you will be very, very unfair and too harsh on Calumus no day. Any didn't get yamo. Ya ha. And almost you any yet Pegana, Mama US, the UK, Debbie. Ya womo. I want to go school. I want to get it. I want to so the natural and normal orientation say obi under tina kan chen is a massa. Oh ya Ghana ni. You best say Obama Ghana. Ebi ani papa bi ni mami bi anya sa. And the natural thing is that omo for US UK for youth teams. You see which it's only be a mistake back why you don't know. But we end up forcing the players alone. If you want these boys to pick you as a first choice, you need to make sure say, at the youth level, under 19, under 15, all you know. No, what I started the proposals, it's unmemorable junior team. Or a junior team, then you can transit him into it. See, let me tell you the story of Jamal Musiala. Jamal Musiala, now for Bako, I think it's a name German, not a English. No, Chelsea Academy. Now, Germany for wanted Jamal Musiala, although he was half English, half German. No. And England no because of Ejuma. Rich, he played for the junior team of the English national team consistently. But a German national team, they found a way to move him from Chelsea, bring him to Bayern first team. In fact, Ejuma na mami ayo England no, catch mami say be Germany be ama Germany ha. Come and stay in Germany because you want your boy to play. And you concerted effort. Because they don't want to quality. Also, per quality, I call quality. The truth of the matter is that once they are there, they are always going to see England as their first choice. Always. Only a few will not. Only a few will not. You see, unless these players are from certain homes, you orient yourself with Ghana, like the Ayus. The Ayus were born in France. Yeah. But there was no way that Ayus would think of playing for the French national team. Because of Papa. Yes, because Papa ain't yes also. Okobama France. And I mean I bet you play the maestro. Okobama France. But let me give you another example. George Oporia. Liberia, right? President. Former president of the nation. The first African player to win the new Ballon d'Or. Sure. Which neighbor? Obama US. Yes. Is it Timothy Weah? Timothy Weah, yeah. But the US national team. Ombisa ne mame, ebisa ne papa. So why is that the president of Liberia? No, but Obama US national team. Yes, ne mame say akra no mu US ho. US ho no nyini ye. Ni bibi onye US and when he 18, he has to make decisions for himself. To reach. Sir, the debate. Oh, yeah man mano. And yes simple sir. Because it will be life, a decision making. When does a person make the decision? What influences the decision making? How can we as a country help bring the players in, give them the right place for them to come and play for us? And we know the idea almost strategy almost funny say. Example, Tosin Adre Bia you been saying no person Boma England. But what can ma? Last summer, Chelsea J Club World Cup, not call Nigeria. No, see, or your donation. Or your donation. Tarek, okay, Tarek. George Munya, Tarek Lamptey. Yeah, Tarek Lamptey, yes. Yeah, Kobo game, you keep good. Obey, yeah. Santa Mobile. Obey your donation. Yeah, Omunya Sanomoye. Yeah. I didn't catch the same thing. Because when it doesn't work there, they want to now cut the love of the Ghanaian people. And it's like I say, me person, when I say, Oma Shana no Moka so Ghana and you crop up and Tomo Momayang. But when the average Ghanaian person is also making an argument, say, me probi obesha Ghana just now committed. No, I choose Ghana through and through. I also do agree. Marriage. How many of us will be in their shoes and our first choice would have been Ghana, especially when you're Ghana. And that times no. So where Calumos no doy. Any didn't get yet. Born on more respective. Especially Calumos no doy. That time Chelsea. Well, top player. And I say, go on Obama Chelsea. Bad thing. England for the back of my friend. I didn't get here on the same day. Friend friendly match, but that doesn't count. Okonen and Namhonoma, and I'll be an Achilles injury, you know. A proud depending I'm gonna be. Understand? I'm on the corner. Come through and through. Some of the boys they find out early. Which example as Alex Iwobi. No offer any JJ Okocha. Can you say that you won't play for the Nigerian national team? Okocha is Nigerian football idol. And a name Nini Aba a banano. And I'm Jojo Okocha so Nini Aba no crab UK Obi. Kalum Alex Iwobi say it was a non-negotiable convo. Oh fie. Or yeah, about Obama Nigeria. But I feel like sometimes Rich Nigerians want to more patriotic and nationalistic than us. Much more nationalistic than we do. And yes, most of the times we are more committed to a national team course, no, than ye. Producers or some kind of.
Zando so na. Interestingly, I'm on for the message about how I'm on for interest so. Top enya some kito akra. Roland Fabregas as well. You rather use the local boys for the World Cup. Eric Asante Jan was no chance for them, Richardo. I'm watching you live from Tripoli, Libya. Okay. Kasi asari nafe Zando me invite you now to them. I said, hold on, Richardo. Let's go to the World Cup. After that, they can come and play the qualifier for the next AFCON and move on from there. Navi, Yedi S and come. Zando, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Now, what is saying?
You be fine. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, Adam.
Na, I say most of the one hour kasa. Obi say day. Callum has not done it.
Yes, I call World Cup. World Cup, and also the quality neighbor. Enti, umisa mrante no ma mo qualifiers ni bi de. Ba se de ana yeta kan o yakan kasem se enam dodo ense nkwan. So what I say?
Yeah, no principal.
Enti se nkwan no eye kra na nam papa o hayen fa bi fra.
Tell me say nam no timi do so na nkwan na say I pick you know nkwan.
Enti kem consider Kalumos no doy. Edna edinketiemu na so mbaba nkwan de enfo mkatim no.
Rich, we have to make it an expensive venture for any player playing for the Black Stars.
Adinti.
Because Ghana, there's a reason to about any football match about national anthem. And he also say a day or more to see was say person be more man about national team. First off, I think that a dinketiane Kalamas no day for me. Who be me pass so most of that about World Cup with Ghana. I be me rich. Sadly, Emma Inaki Williams Mohamed Salisu. You know CBCB more Ghana football da. It shouldn't happen again.
At a point, Inaki say no Philly Ghanaian.
Exactly. And Inaki, sometimes I say, oh, body deal single outcast and one question. I say, what I say. But Inaki's chase started with Kwesi Nyantakyi, former GFA president, or Konoho of Spain. So, Krachi, I don't even feel Ghanaian. You qualified for World Cup, and then he availed himself to come and don our Jay-Z. Patriotism, no one. Until Okaya, Inaki accepted the invitation to come and play or be part of a World Cup squad. Me describe it as you're opportunist, and I will stand by it any day because Yebo qualifies. We were chasing you, unlike Samuel Torre Clamte. We were not chasing this place, and so when they are normal, see a coin on mobile. But Inaki Williams, Yebo World Cup qualifies na couple other competitions. We were inviting him also. You qualify for World Cup now buy. It's because you're opportunist. On any day, I'll repeat it. Rich. Yadi edin ketiane Callum has no do be kono. And care for your local players nko. Roland, I think say Roland no my dream. Because Callum has no a striker and I forward. Yeah. Edin ketiane forward. Yeah. Black Stars yako Cup yako jara. No. Abetamu Eshe screamers beautiful goals at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Why can't you make a case for him? In any case, maybe I'm a cow say Ghanaian football sebi you. You perceive deliberately you're projecting in local league and who say a developing league. Your local league and this is the English Premier League a developed league. Ghana call minor crown a developing country. So strategically, if you think say the Black Stars is your biggest commodity, you can use the Black Stars to strategically project your local league. Especially you call the pinnacle of world football, which is the World Cup. And who will be a Kobe. And to I was thinking your policy. We don't even have to fight for this.
And your merit. Say call up the merit.
Rich, and I make us say merit ni or more football na develop you. You football na finish developing no. Local league no there. The interest is gone. A person developing your local football now. You call World Cup 23 players. I am Shaba coach no include 5 local players.
Quota.
Yes. Because Abatamu I want the commentator and running commentary on the gamer. He can't mention Abetamwa without talking about the Ghana Premier League, without talking about Asante Kotoko. Benjamin Asare show was munyam. And no more Benjamin Asare the more local league in Accra as folk. And even a year movie a cast 2022 yako katano. Se kefi for na for that lad near free ban come on papa. Because if there's even an opportunity for your clubs to make more income, to increase their pesa, it is the World Cup because FIFA will pay the clubs. And today, and what's it? But we agree, yeah, fighting for players. Company, I was say a Kakalum has not done anything. When it is our local players are yearning for the opportunity. Abatama Obama now I am forward the Anjomo. In that Black Sergeant away. We don't do respect in our let me about shout. Why are they so goose? About Black Sergeant away. And to see everyone who can't number no on your share. Local player now 100% the project in local league. You know. Why can't we give that local player the opportunity in the Black Stars? But you know why? So local player never no but 1, 2, 3 matches. No one should go. Hey, there you know film. The Biamekase, we are always hard on the local players in the Black Stars. Yes.
Maybe a friend national team.
You're
born out of position.
Exactly. But only maybe. Opa invite a foreign based player. Omobo 10 matches he be inviting.
Yeah, it's true.
By strikers, they don't team goes, but consistently we invite them. Me say local players we always invite them under pressure.
Maybe how them know
and we continue to make this
100% I agree with you.
I mean, show. Yeah, about 2022 World Cup qualifiers. Okay, we will cover TC and team. It's the man and foreign based players in the brain. And when I'm a former House of captain. Oh, and I'm going to be Fatau something. Fatau. Yes. Christopher Nete, former Santo Kotoko right back. Kwame Puku, Bayi. But some player, and I say the just share so we local player ko any share. Obo wata next time yen friend no. But foreign best players no ba consistently obo wata sa na from sa. Why?
Most of the times so. I know your local based players no. Obenya invites from Accra Sufu Kene Kotoko. After 1 or 2, 3 few months, no when you move eco foreign club, usually North America. I feel some way.
But is it Kofi?
So Rich, the coach will only invite if you are playing. So you don't want to say, then it's going to be hard because almost every foreign player or background to Boata, at least in club football. No,
for example, Efie Bania.
Yeah.
Efie Bania House of Oak was playing consistently.
Yeah. Very, very well.
Or movie call, I think Switzerland, right? I mean, not why bench player. If you walk around first 18 on count.
Rich, I said, as we ban a movie called Switzerland, when you local player, I mean, I saw make a local player as America.
But Rich,
where you guys, where I deflect from both of you and I say, most local player the balance of 1, 2, no obo wata.
Yes, but foreign player about wata neighbor.
But America say the difference is that local player number 1, 2 onya move echo Switzerland.
Say local player about 1 to no movie. Onye local player be mo. Enti unima let's number man fa betimo lam tedi anka ho. Mewa. When you want to know a local player, no call up. Or two I specifically mentioned about 3 players locally they were playing here. Huh?
But all of them when they move.
No, they didn't move. I'm saying that when they were initially invited.
Eventually move.
No, you don't get my point. Me say, Owo Kotokwana say Owo House of Folk he invited on. He was still a local player.
But was a performance on the local was a performance on the local scene.
Yes, local, less. He was playing consistently.
Was a performance because,
yes.
Because Enya Shikampo before Danlad.
Who doesn't know Christopher Nete?
No,
Christopher Nete was consistent for Kotoko.
Before Danlad Ebekono. But they also played.
Yes, so that's what I'm saying.
Danlad was imposed for us. Obabe Demu or Ghana Games. Once he was at Kotoko until he left.
So they also evidence of the players who leave. I'm talking about
when you say fat low crash my agency at the CCA. Nation Service defender. Razak says is on your collab.
Oh, send
today. So you see another thing again that we always talk about. Your ball last season, your ball games now. Everybody mentioned that Razak Simpson is the best player in the Ghana Premier League, centre back. Right? Since then, from now. What has Razak been consistent?
He's been consistent.
No.
Yes, for the Black Stars, they're not for international.
No, yes, sir. Look at nations themselves, their performance from the tail end of last season till now. This season ago, watch nations.
This is the
because I watch nations.
Yeah.
The 2 centre backs who are doing well in the Ghana Premier League, Razak is not part. On count. So
one of them automatic say.
Who a local player on
maybe there. Kofi.
Don't say you drop baby pound. Everybody teams in the crowd.
It's a bench. First team come on. And you can mention names. Kofi me say you the sad and Bema. Even ya brofi. You bet me about you bet me about I'm to bench because I don't play.
Me request to be a GFA president or that Keto Kreku. You are the GFA president. Otuado me request to be a order.
But already or request no know ya.
Ma make some show. Otuado GFA president. FA president so you na call for the Black Stars. But Mube me one pa you go work up we no for 2 local players. Can you go show give me? FA president see a cool World Cup. Who opportunity to present some local players to project your league. Now with the 2 players and now 1 player. Now I work up
the last time I made the player call.
Business.
The last time I made the local player. 4 years ago. Ojina me say ya and you never call. And now let me be some who say it is on the players you don't call work up. Baba for the
we can't have players. Me more be ready. I have the. Okay, come on. Yebo preparatory again.
Nicaragua about it. And Switzerland.
I mean, you can work up proper.
What
more quality than what we have. I didn't get here any your friend is saying Kalimos no doing Rich. Who's that? Osha didn't get here Kalimos no doing. They are not better than even the quality that we have.
Sure.
They are not.
It will be so I say. So I have 2 players no. Young from the end drop one.
Exactly. They are not better than what we have.
You know, honestly, Semenyo as he speaks is one of the best players in the Premier League. Kudus, Omuntimi drop no. Jordan, you captain fantastic, 7 goals, 7 assists. Messi crossroads is here. And you mean drop no. Now World Cup qualifiers, one who statistics now.
On my kai ayagwawi. I tell you when Munti Agwa say a World Cup now. He say baby a Black Stars are picking from Nedru no. O pesa countries we na. Where Munti no.
Any Black Stars form now are picking on. I know what thing. Anna Jordan and you now with Gina on Baba Ballon d'Or. Now Mbappe Vinicius winning at baby. You put him in our bowels say Central Africa. Yeah, World Cup na eba no. Your group no Muma is Spain, Portugal, Mum come my Poland near you na FIFA you be jamu. Cause you near break. Ya bobo, Juba, Obia Sabi. Yeah, Germany, they said John, Serbia, I said Germany. Yeah, the top teams. Ghana, yeah, far gone. Ghana.
I go about you. I don't go in there, Paris and Yama for the
also World Cup near come for Fai. Poland, yeah, Germany money.
But they are qualified. Say make a case for any player. I think there's also a local players, no, especially goalkeeping department. Also local goalkeeper or Black Stars.
And I see number 1 you look at
goalkeeper. Number top notch. Mid defenders also maybe.
Midfield on any game, no yard be 100%. World Cup now, you come. At least you quota be. From the league now, and I saw project here league. I brought you into bench.
Jimmy Beglin. Also, I mean Benjamin Sari on the ball. He plays for in the Ghana Premier League. Yeah, the local league, a local player. And that's a long one. And you come to Kruma Timon and go for Kotokuro. He said a long one. Abetamwa.
And the beto just say they finally can't say Asante Kodo request on the beto omanim senka on the work of Morocco October 19th game no ka on person mo game no awo Baba Sports Stadium can't say after some so you checks in near the no Baba Stadium and you're fit for purpose
can't for man checks be
no man hasn't go to be into I don't think can't for betina CAF headquarters. Then just decide say yeah Marco to go more Baba Stadium.
But nothing has changed at the Baba Stadium since the last time CAF were here. Nothing has changed. And Wakafono pushed with that. Wakafono reminded CAF there. BBN is sound.
Oh yeah, sure. So many church.
Yes. Wak did that. Wakafono a part of the people that pushed.
Wakafono so me a powerful.
Oh yes. Yeah. They pushed through them say. National team member Sunday. Sabon the national team football team now African Cup Confederations Cup and they were born that same stadium. They pushed for it. They were clear with them, said there was no way they could get a friend saying Kotoko for to play on the Baba Sports Stadium because nothing has changed, according to them. And CAF could only accept say nothing has changed according to them.
Baba Kotoko.
Oh, I think they can be much more easier if Kotoko in front of the fans that were here. Marriage CAF work is beatable. Work is beatable. Kotoko can beat work. Whether it's in a crowd here. Adebako ma pepper or Kotoko when they say they were swift with the communication. Assembly bar and they put it out on their website, put it out on their Twitter, made it clear. Say this is the situation now on them. But at the end of the day, they would want to make sure that on the bomb games no. Oh, Baba, I will be come on.
Benfum you know raha. Me bra penny Brazil. Who nacho and AB. The whole brand. But
who brand is here the best brand of Ghana now?
I'm telling you.
Jesse Brand.
Kofi.
I like the marketing. I like the marketing.
Tests are no.
Yeah, I like the marketing.
Now share designs no.
Which one is there is a difference between the quality of the jersey and then the brand, the marketing of the brand hope. Because game nothing on Wednesday. I like the fact that the whole brand was part of advertising boards now. My guys, I'm a marketing person. Who here I'm saying, wow, that's a smart brand positioning. And I think that when they came at the beginning, because not only track record or visible track record, no, people were doubtful. But even those people today will accept that the whole brand is doing a very good job. My chief of staff walk this our car. Who not chairman? I think for your ABA Brazil, the whole brand. Omo na. In fact, Kumasi Asante Kotoko Jesse. The Omudiye training bibia mo na a supply Kumasi Asante Kotoko and I mean obia who Jesse bibia be catch us Jesse ni die. E ka say Jesse be fa, Jesse no e fe pa. Enti ene ye the whole brand empany for her. Ebi when you there here.
Whole brand, no, a clothing company.
Okay.
Nhyira be mind is clothing company. You're the aspect of the sports.
Okay.
You're the lifestyle, and you're the African way.
Okay.
And gradually, no. You be who's having many nan say three categories.
Okay.
Into the sports side, in the sponsor Kotoko. You need Karela, you need swimming association, arm wrestling, Ghana Army for you. You a top scout. And on the sports side,
okay.
The lifestyle and saying, Yadiaba, Ayala Namon Lanchi,
Ayala from America
15 that NFL. That's the lifestyle. Captain is the lifestyle.
Captain be crying a Brazil.
Yes, a bit of Sheb.
Channel
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
So the Besheba is the Moshe Bones, your rubber baku, a pure white. And your rubber nail black. And your the embroidery type.
Okay.
And your the movement is a bucket.
Okay.
Bucket the end so these are the lifestyle your man one. Tene Ujesiaba.
Okay.
Jason we player version.
We
player version Yadiaba.
My
friend also size there the last time
the whole brand
size they direct the
maybe the any 2XL.
We are 2XL. Okay.
I just in the
then lifestyle also lifestyle the musu the shy island no. Also musu to also me and also me
that's nice.
Player version the end there.
Yamin
then lifestyle no suni.
Me lifestyle here.
The entire message same say black. About the deep Manfred.
Okay.
You know see almost 3 times. Two so you say yellow cream color bi. Ni amini.
Oh, nice.
You guys are much fair.
Mo ba ma ball life pa o. I say Saturday bi we are na me she.
The dance.
Wow.
Oh, that's one here. I don't say the down there.
Oh, me
track pants tintin no share.
I am me time say.
Yellow now. That we don't say
Nice.
Cream color any down.
Oh, that's nice. eti obi beso otobia onko
we say the name TH Bishop no dey say aka na yesi kama
mumre bi okuma yesrem
na kuma so na say yadua
okay
ya jinja fe na mbon say ye be hu daku no by say ewo duma medum ma komo side no
I'm a come run about
ya get four shops abunti
o traffic na ukọ
usane akọ ayo a
right side
okay
obi okuma se na opedi a just o heden
on fair number
Brazil number
enti Brazil number ni ehia pa number ni ehia pa
0242 53 89
patron sense to be
0242 53
89
yeah
enti ofra the whole brand just in said they were open bia no na I request na do dia bro just in so dia mean
na almost a short and almost sizes na so
say the size
from
small to extra 3
because because madam go US now say or there be for the man but
the
bibia madie bibia
your madie enkwada
and 3 to 5
okay
6 to 10 then 12 to 14
okay as I'm a Donkor dey be member junior Brian na Chelsea days o manya fa
na o free Manchester
o free Mensa eko Chelsea
na man fe you just go to
me koto ko dey oboa
Donkor o ti show bia o wa na dey and na so no a kira wa dum tan na so o what say tina because you own crowd you ambassador go dum tie dey you own crowd you own crowd bobo o e ko jinja mo hwe ni e
me dama se Fatulo money o mo dia so ebetimi abana bia come to the whole brand just in bia number ni dey ato e dwana so etimi afre no ajo dey 0242 538389 0242 538389 na muno mo eni ankomo yitwa okitua bi na abeto so e dey amamishawa so 4.5 my comedy and so more quality. Everyone so few said no because you're from some about qualifiers. No mama cry. I'm a Bobby said, who are more qualifiers and when I'm more qualifiers, near qualify. Now mobile a year walk up in team 19 year. Yem closely a yom chatano. Now you're from ball qualifiers now and cobo a walk up no. Sound comedy and I'm passing no. You have it. Our age mediano so. And at this point. Me invite you our YouTube Nhyira TV. Me so me who message. Edin Ketia ana Calumabs no do no. Coach bia odi e be ko work up say you to ado say whatever coach odi e be ko bia no. Ani efe no. Yan consider omo. Na nkomo work up ni bi emfama Ghana. Ana say ya omo dani omo chidema Ghana say omo de omo timi mabo man no yama no so a na yento aso nkobo yen work up and so and then nkoma na yedi enti be so me hu adwen kire awo YouTube Nhyira TV na ini na na have convo no together kobi men simra hwai na ho na mintio kalumam so no doy and na edin ketie yen consider man na inclusion chapter no
like for menrenya ma try say
Mimao.
Oh hey me tonka
for menrenya ma try say in come find the original source. Ask the if players nangasa to monumutonze they are going to
no on record.
Okay.
A man telling me no no. Recently obianya interviewer.
Okay.
A chance of person switch nationality.
Yeah.
But Edin Ketia dia on say Edin ka koi.
Yeah.
And we so ono hwa no ho a.
Yeah.
Who say England national team no obenya biabo.
Yeah.
But Abrante no so ha who said Debbie. He said baby England national team ne ka ko onya bi mo.
Yeah.
And okoye interview I think 2-3 years ago. And Abrante no ko ka say oh say dear. Anka onyaya anka be switch nationality.
Yeah.
Say still na Ghana you interest with mu. Say nkia mabo mo dia why ready. Because it seems as England national team the onya bi mo Calmos no there kra de ono so I think ono so ko kai bi sa but recently de omo mienu no on record obi an ko kan baby a na mom eyo omo interview omo aye ni mre bi no e na manfo ka se semrante na to omo num to aka se is it den komu nyoma body ade ne yen consider omo ne yen form nkatim no nkobo work up no.
I think say two arguments are very valid.
Okay.
Because which national team football no, it is born out of commitment of Omaya Yawu now free mobile. And I want to start with this quote from FA president from Joy. I'll say Omubisa about Edin Ketia calling. And I'll say it's not my call. It's the coach and the backroom staff who decided whoever deserves to play for our Black Stars. No one has spoken to me concerning Edin Ketia being available. So you see, a couple of years ago, near a center back with a team, left-footed center back and he so oyade. Although ono ya wono abochire de but not on near commitment to play for us. So I remember the time Ketia Okreku led a delegation to consistently persuade our branch friend Salisu, Mohamed Salisu to play for us. Some of us at the time were big say Charlie Unim. Say about national team in Kwadia, if we have quality, you have for quality in Emra. Which one of the first key things I bet my boy for us to be successful at the Mundial, which is the World Cup, no, is quality. Into a quality they are Fabra. But you can never have the quality analysis without putting it in the context of commitment of Omaya Yewufrim. And you see, one thing here, you will be very, very unfair and too harsh on Kalumos Node and you didn't get Yamo. Yamuha.
Mona de Rakon Heba Misha. Adiaba a Jaswa Bibidro Kain a bird do say. The patrol Ota companies on Namia, general body pains to be no menstrual disorder. Or baby of which you come in Koyin, Pacha, what drew pa in ye. Coco ya the bonnet, Mrs. Subium, Coco, ya the bonnet, and to say, Ujide, anase, ya catch us a coco or swa, and fed Niagro, Konokoto, a ye Rakoheba, Mishanibi, na ebetu coco nasi, at the Amadroy, a yentino, Oko promise eba, Freddy Mens, Keo, and a sack pharmacy, Patasun Sabitima Kabi, or Boise for Monko Time FM. Ana Oteke FM Kumase onso no sabeti akabi na ope sofo rekuna nkasa do ye drona owo Bremen Pentecost. Thank you Jesus building him. The number ye 0244 470067 na munomo eni eyen komo mesamo H&H 4-in-1 Gary Mix no e wudwaso na fatulo in fact adami dibi no ho ana mu se he Gary Mix na do so na wo Air Town and our market by H&H in a Dembako. The creamer or Shankati no machino, Guyina, Kasa, and sugar no, Omudigum, no me and such a also sugar pa. Obin soon said I'm pet into a me and honor. And to say, Udi Gun soon maybe I open sugar no more. No one cast out the Kakaka. Name open honor. And then once I do so fryer, they are good to add the papa.
Because I'm for sugar and being count.
Now packaging, no. Look, H&H 4-in-1 Gary Mix packaging, no. If a more concrete do a Gary Mix in the keke. It will so to be now on a family now. No more enjoy the kama pa. Odioko baby supermarket piano also open H&H 4-in-1 Gary Mix. Ya catch them as a betting companies in baby. But do na twawata adentia betting companies will be ho a ono mo ye adwuma bet no twa na wani anya bibia bi mu from ho ba bet we de ye dinkan e de adiama bibiri e buy first one and it says obi de code etwabia bet influencer no unya sika di film say de de aba and say the ma utwa eye bet na wo say anya points no utimi dane ye ni sika so nti da bia da say ubetwa aye bet no say casino say aye bia sports no so na utwa no utwa ya no any point utwa ya no any point e did ma utwa no now points no enso ekosoro o points no utimi dane ne yesika
no convert
utumi yi sika no say bi abes komodo na abes o di sika no to aduane di ana obi o ko utumi ka say me pesam sa di twa bet bi
of course
sa akonya ni na e wo ho we nya betu a betting company bay intimi sew ba bi a wo no switch bra na ochina betu we si anya dey
nyame adem ochina on say true betu rules no betu empany for say nyame adem ochina predict and win Ghana no Comoros no ya fa course na first two correct scores now omama predict no say be wo frɛ na wo
Ghana be
4-1 Ghana be 4-2 on na say ebemu a beto si enche wade
be
package kama ndi
package ne niam ewuro
no ya fa nche ni pamienu normal bebre no
enyasem keto
normal bebre efekeke
tichina ye be predict and win
of course
enti mo amutie show mo mfa entum tirim ene mo amutie nyina no ochina ye be betwe predict and win udi eniam e box we mu no
normal wo mu no
enya niam aketwa ebetimi aboa yi pa alright enti awonsam no na wo so atwa bet awo betwe na bibia kama oni 8 years asa agudie yi onka ho ena wotwa so asebi na ode adwene ede aton na bibia kama ene mi ankasa menua Bernard Amoni air condition specialist papa ne papa your friend say Mr. Kofi Amoni ene Mr. Amoni ADN birthday daddy baby obia no anopay happy birthday to you na min shiraw oma kwatenten oma anyiniche na ona nan kanso no nyina emehu na onfa dumu enkwa dumu in fact enhyira bia ewo eye awodie mu no nyankopon emfa bi emfa endemo happy birthday to you Mr. Kofi Amoni Bernard Amoni ne papa and so and happy birthday to you daddy
Richardo nana Mr. Dunfe wife birthday new senator.
Oh, Kofi.
Aye.
Kofi wife.
Aye. GJA. Ashanti Regional President. The wife birthday.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Your friend Mrs. Jennifer Asantewa. Asante. And then the birthday. Or Children's Hospital. Or Pampaso. Pampaso. And you know, Mommy Yakupo show.
Amen.
Na Uncle Swano on your kese. Na the rules have some beer. Erade emannye kama pa intimi fama
on fe papa ti hu Kofi mana hu o ma no so o mo so ma me
what you say
o man so papa
sa
o mo so anaro de he ma me
be man say okay I say
hu ne man da o sia Kofi man down o mo so ma me hu o ma no mo say o ma me ni o papa do man fa no anti happy birthday to you Mrs. I mean show pa na Anya okese second one ye hwan
second one no Sir Gabi your friend Gabriel ya Safo and then birthday na Abigail Opoku Jamfi CFN share from so na yama awodapa eno ntino happy birthday to you Gabriel ya Safo na go pon show na onko so na onye okese do sabe so bia Ewade emane kama pa efama last one Brokum Chelsea communication director and then nya ba birthday na your fellow Mavis Ejewa me nyakopon show na onko so na nyo kese do sabe so bia Ewade emane kama efama or midwife and ntino Ejewa Mavis and your birthday kupon enko so na onyo kese
atiefo edemase nyame adom ochina no nkron ye mbehia na edi agudum nsam weekend edition no abramo sisi ade yesori ne akofa adom kase no edi abramo na adom kase ni wie na no na ohima benewa anytime no so tenase de obra ato anjumadi no abram yakam nyina nyame yadoma yebesan ahia adom kase ena eto aso